Kind of fun to see the youngsters remember the words to our national anthem. It's kind of a thrill anymore. All right, now we're going to go to center ice, and by golly, the guy who's in charge of all this is going to be Jason. Was it? I got to find his name.
Jason
Feist. Jason Feist, F-A-I-S-T. Ryan Daisy and Francois Duzery are the linesmen.
Okay.
Hey, the Komets will defend the goal down to my left. That's where Roman Will is setting up. And down to my right, it's going to be Joel Martin, the magician in goal for these guys. He is unreal. But so is our guy.
Well, they've played 15 games so far, and it's come down to the Komets won 8 and Kalamazoo won 7. So now they're going to have to play a maximum of 7 more games to see who can win 4 of them. And the key is winning 4 games. The key of the 4 games is the first 2 at home here, and that's tonight and tomorrow night.
All right, Lowry now heading into the faceoff right off the top against Justin Taylor. And it goes with a scramble into the zone as Kalamazoo picks it up. Coming to the Comet line, going wide around the D, and getting a piece of his man right off the bat is Lacoste. Turned down, bang, another hit in the corner. Comets trying to keep him off the line as Lowry fighting hard, trying to get it down on the corner. Out it comes. Komets deflected off onto the wing left side. Coming to center, tipped around the D, is picked off with Schrock going into the corner. Bingo, got his guy right off the top as he hits Sova, a pretty good shot. Komets keep it alive. Up top, got to get a shot away. They do. Ooh, and out it came along the wing. Komets going into the corner, trying to fight for the loose puck. The winger down the wall as Lowry banging away, trying to come up with it. It's still there. They're changing sort of piecemeal, one at a time. Got to shoot. Here we go again. And this time hanging on Martin.
Yep, that shot came from the point. Wasn't a hard one. It was a quick wrist shot just to try to feed it into the scramble. And hoping that somebody could get a piece of it. Went right through. Martin got the puck and held on. First shift, everybody got a piece of everybody in that shift.
Well, you know, a hard shot is easier to save, as you well know, than a soft one. The soft ones, you got to really squeeze them, or they're like catching a fluff. All right, here we come. Crowder gets the face-off, can't play. Fox with the puck, back he comes. Komets break it up. Here they go into the zone right off the bat. They look. A shot, save.
Big one.
Hanging on, Martin, and they dumped the Komet forward right over the top of Martin.
Yeah, Perlini took the pass from Pastilli, went in on the left side, had a pretty good shot on goal. Martin came out and challenged him. Good save, and a nice collision at the net by everybody looking for rebounds.
With Martin's playing style, he must get a lot of that, though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He's not bashful about coming out to greet you.
Well, he's a big goaltender, and he comes right out to that top of that crease, and he's right in the area there where he's going to get popped if he gets too far out.
All right, here we come. Crowder back into the face-off one more time. Off, this time to the right of the goaltender, Martin. Crowder right to the net almost. They pick it back up. Here they come out towards center ice. They look, long lead pass going in off the left side. They try to jam it back up the wall. Going hard behind the net is Bartow. Komets coming up. Good pass up the middle to Crowder. Here goes Crowds. In he goes, drops it off nicely.
Perlini again.
In front of the net. Oh, they got it.
No.
Whoa, he made a save. It was on the goal line.
Yeah, they threw
How
it right
did he
across.
get back?
He threw it right across the goal.
Oh.
The Komet forward going in. I think it hit him in the skate. Was going to the open net. And somehow Martin got back behind him. His defense held him out.
Oh, boy.
And got a piece of it also. But there it's rolling in there. The defenseman got it first.
Wow.
Defenseman, and then Martin got to the puck.
This is only the beginning, and this is Komet hockey. It was right on the goal.
Hey, Komets fans, what's been a tradition in Fort Wayne for more than 50 years? Komet hockey, of course, and so has another homegrown favorite, Sunbeam bread. Baked right here in downtown Fort Wayne, delicious, nutritious Sunbeam bread has been making the best sandwiches for young Komets fans since 1957. Sunbeam is the best tasting white bread around, and kids love Sunbeam because it's softest and stays softest longest. So pick up a loaf of Sunbeam bread today and go Komets.
You are listening to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio.
All right, here we come. Komets working. Phi heading to the line. In he goes with Embach. He tries to drag it by. He gets it by. Feeds back to Embach at the net. It's on the money.
Short side.
And Szydlowski couldn't keep it on his stick, and here they come the other way. Down into the zone, going wide in front of the net. Szydlowski there to make the move. Up he comes on the wall. Nice pass to center into the zone, driving it right on the net. And Martin this time tries to trap the Komets into play. They get a man out front, but unable to handle the pass. Taylor, he's nailed. Komets in hard, banging away down deep in the corner. Still trying to dig for it. Up come the Komets with it again. Taking a look. Lead pass goes to Lacoste, and he dumps it inside the zone. Recovered there, and here comes Kalamazoo back the other way. Out of the left point, they block that one off. Komets come in, holding the puck away, and the Komet defense now plays it. Here they come. Short pass off to Lacoste. He's got some room over center. Into the zone they go. He didn't get a touch on the play off the wing, as Severin couldn't get a stick on it. There's a good hit. Back they come, but oh, look out. Walking in. A drive that's blocked by the D. Down on the wall, in comes Saul. He bangs away at his guy. They can't get it out. Now here it comes. All the way to Severin. Severin takes the hit. Up they come. Back in center ice, and they get it back. Defensively, Saul on the right side, off behind the net to Lacoste. Lacoste leaves it for a minute. Look out, they got him coming up the wall. Go, look out. Get a touch on that one.
On Lowry.
As Lowry just couldn't hang on to that one. Got it in his feet, and that's again the story. Now they try to a nice move from the point as the Wings keep it alive. At the side of the net, let's go back and make the play. We've got it. Here comes Pastilli. Dumps a nice pass behind the net. The Komet D has to go to work on it, as they're sending only 2 in on the forecheck right now, and they've got their line changed, and now they're having to come back to the play. And Pastilli with a pass off created an offside, but he almost lost that one, and that would have been trouble because they'd have been walking right in on Roman. We're scoreless. It's period number 1. Komets and Kalamazoo, game 1. Kelly Cup. This is Komet hockey.
Aaron's has some really great news. Aaron's is offering 120 days same as cash. That's right, and here's how it works. Sign a new lease agreement and you have a full 4 months, 120 days to pay Aaron's everyday low price. They even offer a 20% instant rebate if you purchase outright. 120 days same as cash. Not bad, huh? Just stop by or call to learn more. And remember, you don't need credit. All you need is Aaron's, and nobody beats Aaron's. Nobody.
This is Komet hockey.
Phi just missed his first chance at a goal as he had it right in front of the net on his forehand, and instead elected to pass off, and he had Martin not knowing where to go.
Yeah, he wasn't no more than 20, 25 feet out, and he could have taken a shot, at least got a solid one on. Martin might have made the save, but the rebound would have been there.
Phi now back into the faceoff as he goes to the draw with Correa. Komets get it back on the half wall. Moo! Nice shot there as Embach got it. Kept alive in the corner as it's behind the net to Tam. Back come the Komets. Tam at the point left side. At the net. Shot. Knocked down on the play. Komets get it back off behind the net. They take another look. Looking for a point man. Don't have him yet. Right to the front of the net again. Komets look as cross rink. Here we come.
Shot.
Here it is. Another save. Nope. You let Martin have that good a look at it. He's going to take care of it. Komets coming back up ice from the point. Embach a drive. It's blocked, and here they come the other way. 3 men down. At the line, it's going to be Kennedy going to the zone off behind the net. Komets with Szydlowski. Here's Sid looking around, working his way back up. A little short pass off the D. Move it. Here they come into the zone. Tipped nicely deep into the corner. Severin going in to chase it down, but up it comes. Neal left wing moves to center. Way back in the Komet corner as Saul is there. Saul takes the check behind the net. Look out. Up they come. Traffic in the net as Saul nails his guy. They jam away some more, and the Komets coming up with a puck. They win that battle in their own zone. Here they come at center. Going in hard. There's one at the net and hanging on Martin, and there is no rebound. We have 5-1 shots on goal favor the Komets. There's no score, and this is Komet hockey.
Friday nights, it's the granddaddy of them all, The Score, with Fort Wayne's best. Tommy Schegler, Dean Pantazzi, and Ken Horman highlighting Northeast Indiana's high school gridiron and hoops action. Then, when others go dark, we're just getting started with more of The Score at 11:35 on sister station MyTV Fort Wayne. Add in Sound Off with the Komets, the Tin Caps, 18 Komet road games, and sports specials year-round. And you have the most local sports coverage hands down. And it's all from 21 Alive.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Komets with a puck. Here comes Lacasse over center, off the wall, deep into the zone. Komets with a line change. And now it's handled by the goaltender Martin all the way to the Fort Wayne blue line, but going on by the play, Bartow comes up with the puck around the net far side, got by Perlini. There was no touch on it. Icing will be called against the Komets in the faceoff. Now back inside the Fort Wayne zone. They couldn't get their line change complete on the play, and they can't do it now.
Yep, they tried to get the puck up to the winger on the boards, but it hit the board first, took a bad carom for him, and down it went for the icing call. They bring it back into the Komet zone.
So the faceoff off to the left of Roman Will, the Komet goaler. And again, Lowry ready into the faceoff, going at it. Up it comes. They get it on the point. Look out. Wide of the net. Komets going to the corner. Picked off as Bartow roughs his guy up. Puck does squirt loose. Good hit that time by Lowry. They jam for it. Bartow down the wall, leaning on his guy. They can't get away. Perlini in trying to reach for it. They get a man out front. Can't get to the puck again. Behind the net, Komets have this one. Here we go. As Bartow takes a look. Where is he going to go with it? He's got to find his guy, and it's tipped nicely by Lowry. Back in the corner, and here they come. A little Bartow connects with his guy, and they got tangled up.
It was
Komets going back into the zone. He and Fox were going at each other. Komets come up, recover the puck. Into the zone they come as the Komets going deep, front of the net. Szydlowski was on, couldn't get to it. Komets steal it for a moment. Back it comes, and now it's Ponick coming loose with it. Komets have it again. Into the zone as Szydlowski again can't get there, but he runs his man Wilson off to play down in the corner, and the Komets are in, lining everything up that walks. Here comes... good stick check again, but here they come into the zone. Komets have it again, and they've got an open wing left side. Here comes Fye into the zone. He's there, front of the net, all the way left point. In from the left point, Fye behind the net. Fye looking in front of the net again. A drive. He's all tied up. Catalyst had him all tied up, and he just couldn't get his shot away.
Yeah, didn't get much wood on it.
None whatsoever.
Little pushing and shoving in front of the net there, and a few things.
That's good. Keep it healthy, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Tam was there. Couldn't unload that one, but the faceoff stays inside the Kalamazoo zone to the right of goaltender Joe Martin. We are still scoreless. It's period 1, and this is Komet Hockey.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find freight advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OmniBuy, 855-666-4289.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Have to have a trash barrel down there.
Yeah.
The trash talk's getting pretty heavy, and the hitting is too.
Yeah, they take a shot, go towards the net, and everybody's going to grab it and clutch at each other.
Well, they know each other pretty well, so
15 games they play each other. They know what they can get away with and what they want to do, and nobody's going to back down from anybody.
All right, here we come now, as it will be in the face-off circle. Paulie Crowder. Crowd's going in looking for a face-off pull. And he's got that one tied up, but it came away, and here comes Kalamazoo, 3 men down. Get back in a hurry as Perlini's back there, and they couldn't reach for it. We have an offside play against Kalamazoo at the Fort Wayne blue line.
Face-off will come outside.
D-men doing their job, standing the guy up.
And of course, Kalamazoo won the last 3 games of the series against these guys in the 15 games they played. And some big games, but they were in a pressure point in the last month of the season trying to make the playoffs, and they had to win a lot of hockey games, and they did what it took to get to the playoffs, and one of the hotter teams in the league coming to the playoffs. Here we come now as a long shot on goal. Neal gets to the front of the net, and he's just repulsed there by Saul. Hanging on is well, and the faceoff stays deep in the Fort Wayne zone off to the right of Roman Will. When you look at pressure on a team, you got to think it's on the Komets, because they have to win tonight, and they have to win tomorrow night. They have to win their home games. And then, of course, like you said, they go in there for 3 games. It's tough winning there, but they can do it.
Here come the Komets breaking out of their zone. They give way. Now down deep in the corner, going hard is Severin to the wall. Dumps it behind the net. Komets have it. Willette trying to come back. Severin, but up the wall. Saul drive.
The net.
Woo, right
Rebound.
on the money, too. Now it's back at center ice, and it will be chased down by Cam, I believe, isn't it? No, it's Lacasse. He's got some room, keeps coming over center, drives it into the zone. After it going hard to the corner, now will be Lowry going in, 4 checks there, can't play. Here they come, back up ice, standing in the line, but breaking it in front of the net. They got a man loose, and it's all plugged up. They missed the net off the corner. Nobody responded. Here's another one right in front of the net. You got to move them. Here they come. Good hit there. They keep their guy wide. Neal trying to dig it off the wall. Komets try to get it out. Can't get the play. Right point play down front. Right wide.
The net, I think.
Picked up nicely that time as Will trying to get it out, which he does. Now they keep it coming all the way. Oh, and a bad pass. Willette put it right back on the stick of the Kalamazoo forward on the back check. Here they come at center. Drop it into the zone. Nice move going into the corner. Fye, who has come on the ice, puts a little pressure on, but they can't get too deep because these guys bust in a hurry. Back it comes, though. Nice move as Daniels anticipated. The puck comes through with it. And this one right on the net. Fye going in deep, hanging on the goaltender. As Martin says, too many white jerseys around. We have 10:50 left. It is period number 1. There is no score. 11-3 shot favor the Komets. This is Komet Hockey.
Hey, truck fans, you want to see something new for 2015? You can at your GMC and Chevy dealerships. Trucks built by the proud union members of UAW Local 2209. These quality trucks are made right here in Northeast Indiana. Hard-working union members take personal pride in the craftsmanship and attention to detail needed to produce these new trucks. They can build one for you. Take a look at a world-class quality-built truck. See them today at your Indiana and Ohio GMC and Chevy dealers.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
See, that's where Bud. All right, here we come. Down on the score. Whoa, hang on, Roman. They fired it across the goal mouth and right on the doorstep, Dane Fox, but Will took a look and figured, oh my, jump on it.
Held on.
Yeah.
Both goaltenders very cautious. They aren't going to let any rebounds bounce around, and they're going to make sure they help the defense as much as they can.
Well, Orlando's leading Florida here in the second period, 2-1. South Carolina 1-0 lead there in the second period.
Reading.
Yeah, over Reading, yeah. Coming. Here we come. Ready into the draw now. Crowder again feeds it in behind the net. Komet defense has this one. Looking around. Needs space. Nice up the middle pass. Here comes Fye into the zone as Embach put it on his foot, but Fye beats his man to the play. Szydlowski's got it. Here he comes at the point. Cross point pass. Unloaded. At the net. Fye's got it back. That had to be a penalty.
Yeah, no call.
No call at all. He just grabbed him around the neck and pulled him down. Now they got 3 men in. They look, a nice defensive move at the net. Back up it comes to center. Komets have it. Into the zone they go all the way wide. It comes up as Daniels put it on the net. Here's Szydlowski. Keeps it in the corner. Sid hangs onto it. He still got it. Now feeds behind him. Embach at the net. Can't get the shot. Up it comes. Kalamazoo gets hit on the play. Komets try to get it back. Here they come to center ice. Blocked right at the point that time by Daniels. As unable to handle it with an offside play that time was Lowry, who had just come on. Here they come. Trailer on the play. Way to go. Save. Komets feed it back up the wall. All the way to the right point. They send it back in the corner. Komets have it. Here's Tam back up the wall. Back to center. He gets strung up pretty good. An icing call against the Komets on the play. 9:14 still to go in period 1, and it is scoreless. Komets and Kalamazoo game 1 here at the Memorial Coliseum in the Kelly Cup playoffs.
And, of course, the Komets right back at it tomorrow night here. 7:30 game tomorrow. So come on out and get involved.
Here we come. It'll be Lowry back into the faceoff again. He and Taylor try to match up on the draw. And this time, who's got it? as it's back in the corner as Daniels had it, but they have him all tied up. Came along the wall. Neal came to the point, right side. Here it is in front of the net. Big scramble.
Over deflected.
And that one deflected high, and good move that time as Lowry pretty well took care of Taylor in front of the net.
Yeah, still pushing them, banging each other in front of the net there, as we said. As everybody sort of bumping into each other, giving it a little face, and
lots of conversation.
Yeah, lots of conversation.
As Tam, he's a little guy, but he creates a lot of problems. He's got it going all the time. Right now, though, we're scoreless. It is period 1, and this is Komet hockey.
Crowd at the bar making you sweat?
Uh-huh.
Could you use some ice-cold refreshment?
You bet.
Then Coors Light may be right for you. Could result in epic nights, maximum refreshment, great times, awesome memories, high fives, smiles, Rocky Mountain refreshment, Blue Mountain refreshment, quadruple epic refreshment, killer parties, and totally refreshed killer parties. Ask your bartender for Coors Light today.
Definitely.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. With great beer comes great responsibility.
Midwest Gloves and Gear is always in full bloom and boasts a broad line of garden gloves and accessories that suit any gardener's needs. The Garden Glove line features many gloves for mom, dad, and kids. The accessory line features garden tools, hats, kneeling benches, bags, footwear, and more to help make sure your garden always stays in full bloom. When you need gloves and gear, think Midwest Glove and Gear, Chillicothe, Missouri. And now, back to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase.
Face-off, Fort Wayne zone, off to the left of Roman Will. Ready for the big one. Here's Taylor going into the face-off, along with Lowry. And back comes Kalamazoo with the play up in front of the net. Tapped wide. They've got it back. Now here they come. A drive, and way to go. Roman is there and takes care of that one. No further play at all.
And you see, as I mentioned before, how tough it's getting in front. The shot from the point came, but as he let the shot go, the defense stepped up, knocked the Kalamazoo forward down.
Yeah, Bourbeau got decked.
Yeah, that gave Will a chance to see it from the point, caught it cleanly, and made the play. Good defense.
All right, here we come again. It'll be Lowry into the face-off. He and Taylor go at it again. Ready. Lowry gets this one. Saul had it in his feet, couldn't finish it off. Komets fight for it. Here they come, back up ice. Cross-rink pass, had a reach again, was Lowry. Now in goes Lowry. His shot saved. Rebound back up the wall. Played there as here they come the other way one more time. Komets try to get it. It's chipped away. It got by Saul. He has to hold his man off. And they send it around behind the net. Oh, back they come, trying to get in front of the goal. It is to Kalamazoo still with the puck. Neal, he's working it in the old phone booth right now, working hard down in the corner. In it comes as Saul bangs his guy to the wall. And the first penalty of the night's going to be Saul for boarding.
Yeah. And there's a lot of pushing and shoving, and Saul's is so much stronger and bigger than a lot of these guys that he gets leverage on him, and when he goes on top of them, he just knocks them flying, and that's exactly what happened then. They call it boarding as he went into the boards a bit, but he was standing back and bumping. He bumped about 3 guys before he actually got the penalty on the one guy.
Look out, power play for Kalamazoo, and they've got it handy. Yeah,
we'll see what this is the difference. Special teams boarding can be the difference in any playoff series.
All right, ready. Face-off off to the right of Roman Will. Here they come, Roman. Yeah, this time, good play. Komets moving it back up ice, and they clear it the length of the rink. No harm done there. I like to see that. Don't mess. Know where you're going. Set it down. Make them come 200 feet. As Spy out on the penalty kill along with Szydlowski. And Embach now, I believe. Let's see. Here they come wide left into the corner. Trying to get out front. Shot. Nice save as Will is there. We're having a problem with our guys bumping into each other here. They get a man up front again. Another one wide. Back at the point left side. The shooting gallery starting. Up top. On the right side. Back up top. It goes wide left, and the Komets try to move it back in the corner. Barteau behind the net. This one clears nicely. Chased down by LaFranchise all the way inside the Kalamazoo zone. Their power play, and it still has 1:10 to go. Komets get a piece of that one, but it came loose. Played back off by Correa. This guy's dangerous. Attaboy. No additional play. And a good play by Catalyst as he came through the goal crease. He avoided the goaltender, and he could just as well have hit him.
Yeah, well, they let Correa walk right in the high slot. He had plenty of time to take a shot that he wanted. 25-goal scorer. You don't let him have shots like that too many times. He walked right down the center and got the shot off.
7:20 left in period one. The score is 0-0. 13-5 shots favor the Komets. Power play right now.
Yeah.
Kalamazoo is still a minute to go. Here they come. Wings with the puck out at the point. Off to the wall right side. Now cleared out at center ice, but the Komets couldn't get a jump on it. It's Pastilli going in hard, faking the play. Now he goes back and puts pressure on the puck. Comes circling up the left side to pick up the wing. They leave it, and on the rush, it'll be Nagy coming out at center. Still moves with a big guy, but he's got pretty good hands. And he gets nailed that time as Szydlowski pounds him. Here they come, another big hit, but they put it back in the corner. Kennedy at the point, came left point, can't get a shot away yet. Up on top, they look, Kennedy half wall right again, can't play. Kalamazoo waiting to select their shot. Here they come all the way to the point, left side. A drive wide behind the net by Blomstrand.
Get it out.
Nicely cleared to center ice.
Good clear by the defense.
10 seconds left in the power play. Here they come again, moving into the zone. Had a circle away. Cleared by Fatorik, taken by the Komets. Here's Crowder. He gets it wide, and he got it again. Shot save.
Martin got a piece of it, deflected it over.
And
more pushing and shoving and talking.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of that.
Yeah. What do we got here coming after him?
Yeah. As this one is Lacoste. Yeah. And Lacoste will defend his team all right to the last moment.
They're all in there talking and pushing and hands up and trying to get it. Nobody wants to drop them.
No.
And it just sort of, everybody's got a little chip on their shoulder, and they're trying to talk their way through it. Penalty's coming up. Lacoste is going to go in. And we'll see if Kalamazoo gets
they're going to get number 20, Borbo, or do they?
Yeah. Well, the box is open. 10 looks like 10's going to go over there.
Kennedy. Yeah.
So they'll take 2 each and for roughing, and that'll settle those guys down for a while. And
for 2 minutes,
we'll go
anyway.
4 on 4.
Yep.
Yep.
Here's
4 on 4.
For Kalamazoo's number 10, Patrick Kennedy. Komets number 53, William Lacoste. Each 2 minutes unsportsmanlike conduct. Time penalties 13 minutes 44 seconds. Kalamazoo's 10 Kennedy. Komets 50.
Okay, so 4 aside, that opens up the ice, and speed should have some advantage here.
6:16 to go, first period. No
By
score.
and Taylor in the faceoff off to the right of the goaltender Martin, and up they come. Turn to the point, and cross point pass. In you go. Let her go.
Score!
Daniels
walked in. He used the defensive as a screen. Martin came out to cut the angle down, but he never saw it because the defenseman stood up in front of him, and he caught the short side on the stick side. Komets goal. 4 on 4. Nice goal.
Big one, and I think Martin Daniels surprised everybody. He loves to set him up rather than pound him, and boy, did he drill that one. On the board, Komets are there.
I believe it's Daniels will get the goal.
Yeah, I'm sure it would be.
Assisted by his defensive partner who passed the puck to him. Yeah, there it is there. The guy cut right in front of him.
Here we come back at center ice again as Crowder will head into the draw. We've got ready to set it up as Crowder and Catalyst go to the faceoff. Komets have it back. They chase it deep in the zone. Here's Martin, cross ring.
Common goal.
Taking a look, take a look up the middle, turned into the corner. As going after Crowder, couldn't finish it off. Up ice they come at the Fort Wayne line, broken up there. Komets have it. Here's Martin going deep off behind the net. Oh, bad pass, but he got rid of it. Here they come up the far wall. Get it out of there. You at center, nobody there except a red shirt. Back up they come. I didn't get the assist, so I'll get them later. Here we come. They're walking in, and Komets coming back. Now we got to move on. Coming to center ice. Moving is Bartow. In he goes. Has help from behind. The shot blocked. Bartow got it back. Bartow banged off the play. Komets get it on the half wall right. Up they come. Down in the corner. Behind the net, Perlini. Perlini tied up, but he's got it anyway. Here we go again.
Daniels.
I was going to say Daniels ought to shoot it again, eh? Here they come again. Front of the net. Scramble for it. Crowder is tipped off the play. Couldn't get it. Round it comes. Komets and almost at center ice, but Daniels unable to keep it going that time. Komets in a line change. Here they go. It is Szydlowski nicely back up ice. It is so with a drive all the way back in the corner, and Szydlowski's got this one. Here's Sid moving his way up. He looks back in the corner. Picked back up by the Komets one more time. They're jammed to the wall, fighting it down deep into the zone. They're all over each other. Szydlowski coming up as Perlini all tied up. Sid couldn't hold it, and back up they come. On the move, it'll be Kalamazoo behind the net trying to set this one up. Silva's got it off the defense, leaves it there, and on the rush, here comes Nagy. Nagy on his way, has help on it, but he goes in deep all the way left side, moves on by Daniels, trying to get it up the slot. Didn't work, but they get it all the way up. Big crowd, and it goes wide up into the screen. So we are looking at 1-0 Komets, and the assist.
Embach and Tom.
Embach and Tom picked him up. Attaboy, or Tam rather. So the faceoff will be to the right of the Komet goaltender, Roman Will, and we change him up. Good goal as Daniels pounds it, Andy.
Yeah, nice little dig by the face-off. Embach throws it across the blue line to Tam, and Tam takes the pass to Daniels. He walks in. Nice shot. Screened.
We're back 5-on-5. That was a 4-on-4 goal. Even strength, nevertheless. Here we come. Crowder back into the face-off as he gets the draw. Here it comes on the near wall. And they get hit hard on the corner. Here comes Crowder behind the net. Up the middle. Good lead. Moving it wide into the zone. Here they come at center. Pulled down on the puck that time was Perlini, and the whistle blows, and the penalty call now will be against the Kalamazoo Wings.
Power play Komet. They're first of the game.
And who's got this one? It's going to be Kennedy.
Yeah. Boarding, they call it.
Right. Popular call tonight. It came at, let's see.
To number 10, Patrick Kennedy. 2 minutes boarding.
14:01.
minutes, 1 second.
16:01, yeah.
10 Kennedy.
All right, power play Komets. Can we add to it, or can we get it going?
Time for who's your last
Here we go. It's Spy into the faceoff. Taking a look at it. He's up against Justin Taylor. Taylor's their big man in the faceoff circle. Lowry trying to get a jump in on the loose puck. Hey, come loose with it out at the point. Here they come on the half wall left. They look behind the net. It went wide, but Szydlowski's there. Puts it out behind the net again. Here we come up top. Drive!
Good shot.
Save, and up comes Embach. Keeps it alive. Here's Embach. Feeds nicely on the play, but he lost it. As he tried a fancy pass, backhand pass, and you got to still look at what you're doing. Hey, come on, Komets. Back into the corner. Komets hold it. Their power play coming back up ice. It'll be Daniels. Daniels feeds it center. Here's Fye into the zone left, all the way to the corner in front of the net. Knocked down by Lowry. At the point to Szydlowski. Behind the net now to Fye, around the wall. Embach back in the corner. It's blocked. Fye trying to play it. It came all the way to center. Who's got it?
Careful, here they come.
You got the goaltender taking this play. Back up it comes, and on the move, Szydlowski again inside the line. Touch pass in the hole. Here comes Perlini back onto the point. Perlini behind the net. There's a man up top. Fye. Fye can't get it, and the Komets tripped on the play. Fye behind the net after it. Szydlowski still got it. He's driven off the play. Komets coming at it. Here we come all the way half wall right. Perlini there. Get a touch on it. Whistle is there.
Cross-checking.
All righty, let's take it. We've got 47 seconds on one. Add 2 to that. We have a 5-on-3, and it came at 17-13.
Yeah, they drilled Fly twice behind the net. First time they didn't call it. Second time the cross-check. That got it, and that gives the
Wilson takes the
two-man
call.
advantage right now.
This is Komet Hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local, independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne. You are listening to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
Situation. Let's go, guys.
They just don't want to make anybody upset, Ron.
I guess not.
All right, the Komets will have a 5-on-3 for 47 seconds. 1-0. Komets hold the lead. The only goal, it was Daniels at 13:50 from Embach and also from Tam.
Bootland's getting his earful right down there as the referee and the linesman finally leave the Kalamazoo bench and get ready for the faceoff.
All right, Catalyst is back in.
Martin on the point.
He's the centerman. They can't start without him. All right, here we come.
Embach fly.
It'll be Phi in the face-off circle for Fort Wayne.
Lowry out there on the far wing.
Komets right across the goal mouth and hanging on again is Martin, and there's a lot of traffic in a hurry there. He didn't know what to do for a minute, and all of a sudden,
sort of stumbled in between his feet, too, for a second.
As long as I've got it, nobody else can have it.
Yep. Face off again right there in the Kalamazoo zone. Fly taking the drop run.
Ready to go. Fly looks. He's got it this time. Komets keep it. And nice move out on the wall. Here they come back up top, down half wall. Can't make the play. Back up they come again. Down into the corner. Embach there. Bad pass into a slot.
Yeah, they're not going to get the man the slot. He's got to get out there quicker.
Yeah.
Get the Fly in the open spot so he can get the pass.
All right, here comes Martin. Don't lose it, Jimmy. Keep it coming. Everything's going. Nice pass into the zone. Embach there. Feeds back to Martin. Down in the corner. All the way up top. Behind the net. Back up top. Szydlowski.
Shot.
Martin had to shoot, and he couldn't get it. Here they come again. The same place all over. And again, Martin up top. Another bad pass.
Yeah, they're trying that there goal mouth pass. Take it to the corner, then try to throw it right across the goal mouth and hit the man on the far side.
Yeah, well,
Martin's pretty smart.
Phi is on his way now.
5 on 4.
Looks for help. Can't find it. He's on the half wall. Going deep now. Right side behind the net, played off by Lowry out at the point. Cross point pass. Here is Martin. Martin at the net. Hey, hang on. It's knocked down. Hurry up. Get it. Martin keeps it alive. Down in the zone. Phi can't reach it. Back they come at center. Puck turned up the wall, and they almost gave it away. Into the zone. Here comes Phi again at the point. Kept alive by Szydlowski. Sid back to Phi in the corner. Phi's there. He got a shot. It went wide. Out at the point. Martin's got it back on the right side. Martin at the net. Hey, deflected out front, and grabbing it is the goaltender, Martin. 36 seconds left on the power play. 1:22 left in the period. 1-0. Komets in the face-off, stays in the wing zone. 18-6 shots on goal favor the Komets.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to see on the film between periods is that they're going to try to find the open man in front. He's not there.
No.
Kalamazoo takes that away from you pretty good. So you're going to have to move it around the outside and try to get the shot, get Martin moving, and hope they can get a deflection off it.
Here we go. Daniels tried to stop it with his foot, couldn't hold it. Here they go as Wings with 2 back checkers coming back up. Pastilli. He's on his horse. Heads to the line. Around behind the net. Up ice we come. Blocked on the play. Komets work for it down deep in the zone as it's Crowder. Crowder's got it back. He tries to move it deeper. Trying to move it again. Still had it. Can't play it. They jam for it down in the corner. Still on it. Now picked back up and on the move. Trying to spin his way out of there. Nagy can't play. Komets at the net. It goes wide. Far side Perlini. Keep it alive. That'll
all even. 5 on 5.
They come again. Lost at that time, but at center it is Daniels. Back up the middle. He looks. He's hit as this time Crowder trying to play it. Another big hit going down the wall as Pastilli got a good bang at his guy. Crowder spins his man off the puck. Up with it is LaFranchise coming to center ice. 2 men down. They put it off to the trailer. Now send it back into the zone. Oh, my. As that time Lacoste got caught, and fortunately.
Well, he made a good move. He missed the man, but he made the man zip doodle, and he threw his winger off side, and the whistle went. But Lacoste took a gamble there and almost got hurt by it.
Well, like you say, once you commit, you got to go.
Yeah, but he did.
All right, 1-0 Komets with the lead. The offside play. Of course, Lacoste created the offside, which helped a little bit there. And back we come again as Lowry. They got a man way wide on the right side, and this one's all the way back inside the zone. Look at Schrocky go after this one. He's first man there right to the net, and right on the doorstep, the Komet winger was back ready to play that one. It was Severin.
Yeah, Schrock got in there pretty quick backhand right towards the net, but again, the Kalamazoo defense from the front of the net. They're there. 14 seconds to go. Face-off stays in the Komet zone, and they'll change lines up. The Komets will get out there who they want for this last face-off in the Kalamazoo zone.
All righty, a big one coming at you. Crowder back into the draw. Ready, set. He and Taylor go after it. See if Crowder can finally beat Taylor. He's gotten them all tonight. Yep, Crowder's got that one. Couldn't keep it, though. Down they come on a good hard forecheck. Perlini up top again. Oh, you got to shoot it at the net. Oh, just went wide. Back up it comes. Perlini couldn't play it. Squeezed in that time as Perlini back making the play. Tied up by Saul. No further damage as Nagy and Saul growl a bit, and they call that a period, and that's exactly what it is, and it's 1-0 and favors the Fort Wayne Komets. This is Komet Hockey.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word: go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being and take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life: mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
If you're looking for a way to see the Komets for less, then you'll want to read all about it. Find coupons on Komet ads in print editions of the Journal-Gazette and News Sentinel for seats in the Fort Wayne newspaper's extra section for only $8. Save $5 per ticket with your extra section coupon. For more information, check the latest edition of the Journal-Gazette or News Sentinel, or visit Fort Wayne Newspapers downtown on Main Street. Pick up your coupon today for extra special savings on the Komets, courtesy of the Fort Wayne Newspapers extra section.
What does high-strength roll-formed steel sound like? Like strength and trust. Now get great offers plus 1 year of the best Sirius XM package. Chevy Silverado, high-strength steel for high-strength dependability. Not available on work truck. If you subscribe after your trial period, subscriptions are continuous until you call Sirius XM to cancel. See Sirius XM customer agreement for complete terms and geographic limitations at www.siriusxm.com. Offer ends 4/30/15.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
All right, 20 minutes in the books and 1-0 the score on the books. The Komets leading Kalamazoo. The only goal came right at the 13:50 mark. Drew Daniels, Embach, and Tam set him up on it. And shots on goal 19-6, and they didn't call him many early penalties. In fact, the first penalty of the night was Saul at 11:44 for boarding.
Yeah, the 19 shots on goal weren't as good as what it sounded like. I didn't think they were real tough shots, but a couple of bounces around the net. We could have got goals from a couple of good bounces, but again, Martin seems to get the breaks against us, and his defense covered up for him a couple of times as we had some pretty good effort pushing at the net there. So pretty solid period by both teams. I think Kalamazoo's got to be happy it's only 1-0 after having 19 shots at them. And the Komets got to feel pretty good. I don't think anybody exerted any extra energy, and I think they're ready to go for a strong second period against this.
Discipline was good.
Yeah, I thought they played well in their position. They got in there. The first man in was hitting the man. Second guy going in for the puck.
Which is the way it's got to be if you're playing a physical hockey game. Once you separate the guy, the other guy gets the prize.
Yeah, good movement in our own zone. The defense moved the puck quickly, got it up to the forwards, and they were gone.
So we have a pretty good first period of play, but a 1-goal margin in a game like this against a team like Kalamazoo, it's just a token of what's left, you know. But physically, both sides, I thought we got the best of the hitting as well.
Yeah, like I say, the skating and everything, the speed of it right now, Kalamazoo's sort of spinning a little bit from a couple of the checks that we had against them. A little pushing and shoving. They don't like it, and when you get in their face like that, they obviously want to retaliate, and you have to just keep your cool and just go along. I thought the referee called a pretty good game. The couple of boarding calls along the boards, cross-checking along the boards, you get that stick across the guy's back, you're going to get nailed.
No doubt about that. So a little puck shooting contest down below. Ooh. Fella got the first two, and now he's got to throw it about 50 feet, and the whole demographics change on that one. Here he comes. Bingo. He got that one. Now he's got to go all the way from near the goal line to the following blue line, and let's see what he can do with that one. He's got a lot of roots coming at him. Here we come, wide. Nothing happening there at all. So he's got a couple more at that one while they look at it. Not a large crowd here tonight by any means. And, of course, opening playoff games usually are fairly quiet. Tomorrow night there'll be a reasonable crowd here because the next 3 games after this one move back to Kalamazoo. And as I said earlier, I don't like the format unless it's necessary because of excessive travel. But the entire league is playing it that way, 2-3-2. I don't know what kind of discussion was involved with it, but apparently there were no options on the local scene. They did what Daddy told them, and that's just exactly what happened there. No doubt about it. So that's where we are at the end of 1. We will be back, and your captain, Kaylee Schrock, will be next aboard. This is Komet Hockey.
Michael's Photography, the leader in business portraits. Every business needs a professional business portrait so that your clients can connect with you on a personal level. How many business photos have you seen that are just plain terrible? And how did that change your perception of the person or company? A business portrait taken by Michaels is a positive image. Don't fall in the it's good enough trap when it comes to your business portraits. Great business portraits taken by Michaels. Call for your appointment today, 482-2660.
Presenting the official list of things your husband will never buy. 100 powdered wigs, 5 electrolysis appointments, a 3-tiered cake stand made of bone china. But if your husband's identity is stolen, he could buy anything. Help protect you and your family from identity theft with Fifth Third Identity Alert Premium. To learn more, stop by your nearest Fifth Third Banking Center or visit 53.com/ID Alert. Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank. The benefits in Fifth Third Identity Alert and Fifth Third Identity Alert Premium are provided by Fifth Third's vendor, Affinion Benefits Group.
It's the Dodge Boys here from Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. It's finally springtime. It's our award season event. Let's save people money. Ryan?
Matt, the sun is out, and now's the time to get an incredible deal on a brand new 2015 Dodge Dart or the brand new Chrysler 200. Both are just $159 a month with only $159 down. And we still have some crazy amazing deals on Ram Tough trucks, like $266 a month on a 2015 Ram Crew Cab 4x4.
That's awesome. Hey, Casey, let's put the windows down in a Jeep.
That's right, Matt. The all-new Jeep Cherokee Latitude is the perfect vehicle for spring, starting at just $277 per month. The all-new Jeep Patriot Sport is just $199 a month with only $199 down.
I like it. And hey, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can always shop online at GlenbrookDodge.com.
That's right, Matt. You'll find over 500 vehicles at GlenbrookDodge.com and get your best deal, a Dodge Boy deal.
How else can we save people money?
If you're a recent college graduate or active military, we'll give you $500 cash loans on your next new vehicle.
Come see us on the giant American flag. It's our award season event, or jump online at GlenbrookDodge.com.
911, what's your emergency?
Sometimes just any response doesn't quite say it all. There's texting.
Sir, we just received an emergency text. Hello, my friend just ran off the road and we are in water. Hurry, please, please hurry.
Then there is calling.
911, what's your emergency?
My friend just ran off the road and we're in water. It's coming to the car. Hurry. Please hurry. There's water in the car.
The Federal Communications Commission and major wireless carriers have partnered to support Text to 911, and Indiana is at the forefront of this implementation. Text to 911 capability is now available in most areas within state borders. This is of great help to the deaf and speech impaired and in other select situations. For more information, visit in911.net.
It's good to hear your voice, ma'am. Help is on the way.
911. Before you text, voice is best.
In a world where summer thirst runs rampant, a new type of refreshment looks to rule. From the creators of Pepsi, it's Pepsi made with real sugar. Featuring explosions of taste and more flavor than one summer can handle. With chilling performances from Pepsi, wild cherry and vanilla flavors. A real big summer is on its way, and it's closer than you think. Pick up a Pepsi made with real sugar for a limited time. Pepsi, live for now.
If you're driving down the road and your car dies at the light, you know you've got to make it here, cause we can make it right. Bumping down the road, transmission's about to blow. We're the ones to fix it right. We're the name to know. Russ Moore Transmission. We're here to get you going.
If you
suspect a transmission problem, come in and talk to the trusted leader in customer service for over 50 years, Russmore Transmission.
Russmore. Russmore Transmission. We're geared to get you going.
Call Russ Moore at 482-9414. We're on Coliseum Boulevard West and in Warsaw. Or visit us at russmore.com.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Well, we're finally starting the season here. We horsed around all winter long. Finally got this thing underway, and of course, one of the guys that cheer for specifically this, probably more than anything, came back when he had some issues whether to or not to, but you could kind of smell the fact we were coming to the show, couldn't you? This, of course, is our captain, Kaylee Schrock.
Oh, yeah, I think, right from the get-go, I think this year we knew we had a special team, and, we had a great regular season, and now it's time to write the second chapter.
Well, it's going to be a tough way to write. The pad doesn't sit still, so you can make all kinds of scratches on it. These guys move around pretty well. Kalamazoo's a heck of a hockey club right now.
Oh, heck yeah, they are, and they've played us well lately. So I think for us, it's great. We don't want to come into the first series overconfident because of the success we had all year, and I think it's good to play a team that's had our number lately. I mean, we got to play desperate, and it's almost like we feel like we're the underdog with the success they've had against us lately. So I mean, we have to come in with some nervous energy and play hard.
How's your nervous energy tonight?
It's good. I'm definitely nervous. If you're not a little nervous, you shouldn't be here. But at the same time, I've been here before, and once you hit the ice, I mean, it just goes away, and it's the playoffs is just a different game, and it's a lot of fun. I know some of my best memories, lifetime memories, have happened in the playoffs, and hopefully that will continue tonight.
Of course, we're beginning to get a few strangers back, and we got Paul back in the lineup. That's got to strengthen us a lot down the middle.
Yeah, absolutely. I think for our second line, it's huge. I think the green line, or the money line, if you will, Zyd, Emmer, and Feisy, which I call them, John Lennon, Ringo Starr, and Paul McCartney. They've been carrying us lately, and now it's time for our third line, our second line to chip in offensively.
Well, it's a case where everybody has to be patient at this point in the game. There's no reason to gamble. You got to play your game. You got to play it tight. You got to keep the puck in front of you. You got to make doggone sure you don't make any mistakes and stay out of the bin.
Absolutely. I told the boys, let's expect the unexpected. Things are going to happen. Don't expect anything to go the way you plan it to, because it never does in the playoffs. And it's important for us just to, play well through the highs and lows, because there's going to be a lot of them. And that's how the playoffs are. I mean, it's always been that way, and you just got to have confidence that you're going to win no matter what situation you're in.
And Kalamazoo's an explosive team. When they get momentum, all of a sudden, pow, 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 and by the time the echo is gone, they got a cup.
Absolutely, and that's why, after every shift, after every goal in this series, the next three shifts are crucial, to try to stop their momentum or keep our momentum going. It's something that, kind of burned us last year in the playoffs. We had a big goal in Game 5 against Cincy, and they turned around and put one right in the net, and, we need to learn from that and just and be ready. You're exactly right. Playoffs is all about momentum, and you got to stop it or keep it going.
Well, I had a feeling in a way that our goaltender would be Roman to get started with, and I'm sure that Nobes is kind of scratching his head because he's been there all year long, but the way Roman's played, what can you do?
Yeah, I think Gary did eeny, meeny, miny, mo for this one. So it's nice to have two goalies that are capable of going out there and stealing a game for us. And I'm sure Negs is definitely going to see his time at some point in the playoffs. But Will's been playing great of late, and we're happy that he's in there.
For a kid 21 who's getting in the pressure cooker like him, he has made the most remarkable emergence from being a shy guy who wouldn't say boo to a very polite young man who's confident as all get out.
Yeah, absolutely. I think with Roman, it's really hard to rattle him. I mean, he's just a true pro. He's out here every day, 20 minutes before anyone gets on the ice, working on. He's a hard worker, and that's why he'll play in the NHL someday. I mean, he just has that that mentality, and he's just a gamer, and he's a true pro, and it's not something you see out of a lot of 21-year-olds.
Oh, you know, in fact, the goalie coach for Denver said he knew Dominic Hasek personally. He said this guy right now is maybe better than Hasek was at that age because his dedication is complete.
Oh, absolutely, and that's something that it's hard to teach the young kids, and if they've already are equipped with that, I mean, look out, because he's got the talent for sure, and he works his butt off, and we're excited to see what he's going to do for us down the stretch here.
Thing is, you got two good ones, and if one stubs his toe, the other guy's in and filling it up.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think a lot of teams are blessed with two goalies to the caliber that we have, and I think that's something that it's nice to have in our back pocket coming into a playoff.
And with Joel Martin, sometimes the fewer shots you get, the better off you are. The more you warm him up, he gets tougher than heck.
Yeah, well, we need to shoot the puck from everywhere, but at the same time, we can't have shots on the perimeter. I mean, we got to get greasy with Kalamazoo. We got to get those shots right in front of the slot, and that's where we're going to score goals on Martin, because he's so big and he challenges everything. Anything from the perimeter, he's going to stop. And it takes hard work, but we're going to have to get bodies in front of him and get the puck right in the slot area.
A lot of misdirection on this guy.
Absolutely. Crash the net, look for rebounds. I mean, that's how you got to score on a big goalie.
Physical series?
Oh, it's going to be physical. It's going to be a bloodbath. I know Chalker's over there telling him to run us through the wall, just like he used to tell me when playoffs happened. So we got to give it right back to him, and it's a grind. This thing could go 7 games, and we know we need to wear him out every period.
And of course, with the 2-3-2 format, you just can't afford to stub your toe at home, because you can't give them 3 straight if they get an edge on you.
Yeah, absolutely. I think game 1 is all we're focused on right now, and obviously home ice advantage is big, and hopefully we get a good crowd tonight. And we've been great in the jungle all year, and hopefully it continues tonight.
I know you've got an unusually different situation since your little accident earlier in the year, but it hasn't curbed your enthusiasm or your energy. You're walking around, you're nailing people. You haven't slowed down a bit.
Yeah, I appreciate that. This is my time of year. This is the fun part, and it's a north-south game, and I think that's when I play my best, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah, you got fresh tires on the new wheel.
Yeah, absolutely. I need those old Strachey legs that come out tonight. They'll be out. Yeah.
It's going to be an exciting playoff. There's no doubt about it. And probably the 2 teams that'll put on as good a show as anybody in the league are in this building tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, there's no love lost between these 2 teams, and it's going to be a battle. But that's what the playoffs are all about.
Well, the higher the hate, the better the.
Exactly. But I mean, you could throw all these teams in a hat and draw them out. I mean, any matchup would have been tough, but to have it be KZoo right off the bat, I mean, it's very exciting.
What a gesture.
Yeah, it is.
Rocky, you and the club, I know you're a great leader. Everybody loves you because you're not afraid to state your mind, and you lead by example. You're not the leading goal scorer, but you're the leading man with more fire in his belly than anybody.
I appreciate that, and we're going to need a lot of fire to come out with a win tonight, and so I expect it from the guys and from myself.
Good luck.
Hey, thanks, Bob.
Captain Kaylee Schrock, we will be back in just a moment. This is Comet Hockey.
For over 100 years, Fort Wayne's famous Coney Island Wiener Stand has been serving up great food, friends, and fun. Join us at historic Coney Island and experience those delicious hot dogs and Cokes still served in the little bottles, just like when you were a kid. Serving patrons at its original location, downtown at 131 Main Street for 100 years. Find them on Facebook and at FortWayne'sFamousConeyIsland.com. Open 7 days a week. Fort Wayne's famous Coney Island Wiener Stand, celebrating 100 years and the Komets.
Sound off with the Komets all season long, Mondays at 7:30 on 21 Alive, as Tommy Schegler and guest Komets take you inside the program, answering your questions live from the Sport One Parkview Ice House. Then Thursdays at 7:30, your phone calls, tweets, and emails are answered on your favorite college and pro teams in Parkview Sports Medicine Sound Off. And in the granddaddy of them all, The Score, plus more of The Score and 18 Komets road games on MyTV Fort Wayne, and you have the most local sports coverage hands down. And it's all from 21 Alive.
Indiana Wesleyan University empowers busy adults to earn top-ranked degrees and start the journey of a lifetime. Here's graduate Fleer Diedrich.
I wanted to reinvent my career. I'm very good with numbers, and as a former Air Force mechanic, I know the value of the right training. That's why I'm getting my accounting degree at IWU.
IWU offers flexible degrees for busy adults at learning centers throughout Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and online. Where will your journey take you? Follow this story and many more at #IWU Journeys.
WOWO-AM and FM, Fort Wayne.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Here we go, period number 2. 1-0 Komets after 1. Shots on goal, 19-6 favor the K's as well. Physical, interesting, pretty solid hockey.
Yeah, and I think everybody kept their cool out there, too. There could have been a couple of scraps, but I think everybody's a little worried about getting a fighting penalty and then getting into the penalty box too often.
All right, trying to get a face-off drop here, see if it's going to work. They get it. Fighting through the check was Schrock going in on the forecheck, almost stole it down deep. Here it comes. Back goes Schrocky the other way. Oh, look out. Cleared at center. Saul brought it back into the zone. Now they leave it onside and going deep is Severn. Can't get the puck at the full. Fort Wayne D. They don't poke it far enough out. Look out. Going wide from the point. Left side. Front of the net. Komets have it. Here we come to center. Severn on the move. Flips it deep into the corner. Around the far wall. Lowry picked up instead by the Komets. And moving off behind the net. One of the Kalamazoo players hit his own net. And here they come as it's dumped deep by Neal, trying to come back out of the zone. Period just underway. They make a line change for K-Wings as they hold the puck behind their own net. Szydlowski up on the forecheck. In goes 5. They got 3 men in right now as also Embach going deep, but they're 2-on-2 coming the other way. In they go. Wilson fakes the shot. Can't get it. Nice defensive move. Komets back behind the net. Embach. He's got it. Here he comes out of the zone. He feeds on the wing left side. Going in is 5. 5's there. Shot goes wide right. Szydlowski behind the net. 5 after.
Yeah, they get a penalty.
He had to get a penalty on that one. Holy cow.
Yeah, Szydlowski picked the puck up in the far corner, started headed to the net in the defense and wrapped his arms around him and gave him a little yank, and there was no argument. Right to the penalty box he goes. Komets go up power play early in this second period here.
Catalyst.
Yeah.
They call that a hold?
I would think it'd be holding.
I called it mugging.
Yeah.
All right, here we come.
Oh, Szydlowski's going in, too.
What?
He going in for?
I don't know.
I don't know either. That one there gets me there.
Huh. Well, let's see what the explanation is.
Both of them in the box. 4-on-4 again.
Here's penalties for Kalamazoo's number 15, Eric Catalyst. 2 minutes holding.
Yeah.
For the Komets, number 27, Sean Szydlowski. 2 minutes diving. Penalty, 1 minute, 16 seconds. Kalamazoo's 15, Catalyst. 2 minutes holding. Komets, 27, Szydlowski. 2 minutes diving. Penalty,
well,
1 minute, 16
they were trying
seconds.
to retain in the NHL and the American League, I would imagine, had adopted it. So
yeah.
They don't like it. They call it.
All right, here we come the other way as Kalamazoo trying to move. It's Urban with the puck, and he goes all the way left. Can't get his shot away. Right through the goal crease. Picked up deep as Pastelli gets beat alongside the net.
Look out.
They're out front and hit an empty net.
Yeah.
That was Nagy, I believe, with the
no goal. They're waving it off. What's going on now? The referee's over here saying no goal.
Huh. You never know what's next.
Yeah.
Everything's a surprise.
It was a weird play because everybody was going around the net one way, and then all of a sudden everybody seemed to stand up and stop. The puck come through the goal, or the linesmen are talking right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it's all about unless they thought it was offside or something. But the linesman and the referee are talking about it. From the replay, it looks like a good goal as Kalamazoo player went one way with the puck. Everybody chased him. They threw it right through the goal crease. There's a Kalamazoo player all by himself, and he just dumped it in the open side of the net. So linesman, referee still talking, but the referee did wave it off.
Well, the captains are out there now. Bourbeau and Schrock are waiting to see what the result's going to be. So they'll have something on that in just a little while. This is Comet Hockey.
I don't know what the heck that would be.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital and Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
The destination is yours with Excursions Trailways Motor Coach Company. Excursions Trailways operates trips from Indiana and Ohio to destinations in the continental U.S. and Canada. Excursions is the proud official motor coach provider of the Komets, Tin Caps, IPFW, and St. Francis. They provide excellent customer service and clean, well-maintained coaches with courteous professional drivers. Choose your destination and give Excursions a call at 260-485-6167 or visit them on the web at excursionstrailways.com. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
All right, here we go. Back to the game. The goal was finally allowed. We're 1-1, and we have an icing call against the Komets.
To place deposits on next year's season ticket.
And at that point, we're back inside the Fort Wayne zone.
Yeah, there's still some confusion on the goal. The referee was over talking to Graham, and he had a pretty good argument with him, and the referee basically walked away from him as Graham was trying to get his point across. He said, no, it's a goal, and that was all there was to it.
Now he's talking to the goaltender. Get away from him. You don't need to bother that kid. All righty, here we come. Ready. Big one here.
Still 4-on-4, face-off of the Comet zone.
All right, Phi will head into the face-off, and he'll draw up against Blomstrand. He's got it. Get to the puck. Here we come. Moving back up ice is Saul. He's got some time going into the zone. Big strides. He's there. Around behind the net, Phi's got it. Here's Phi. They are all over him, but here we come. Turned back into the corner behind the net that time by Lacoste. Komets have it, and what now? Face-off stays inside the Kalamazoo zone.
High stick, I think.
Face-off will be to the right of Joe Martin, the winner's goal.
Inside the zone. Kalamazoo knocked it out of the air with a stick.
So we change the lines again. All right, let's see what we have here. Lowry back into the face-off. We're still playing 4-on-4. Lowry looking for a big draw. Can he get it? 1, 2, 3, and right into a pile, but the Komets have it back. Here they go. Getting away the first time was Willette. It's picked back off. Kennedy got it, turned to the wall, couldn't hold it, and he had to go behind the net to help relieve the puck carrier. But here they come, back out the left side. Keep it moving. Nice play that time as Willette just picked it off out of wide open space. Here's down in the zone. I mean, to tell you, they're all over the place on that one. Coming back again. That time Lowry gets a good pop at his man. Here they go across rink. Pay attention. Don't get out too far on this one.
4-on-4.
And here we come. I hate to see them get so close to each other and try to pass. Now here's a bad pass. Here we come the other way. All right, break up in a hurry, and it's Lacoste couldn't get to that one. Now, oops, there we go. Coughed it up in the zone.
5-on-5 now.
All right, look out up top. What a save, Roman. You got her, buddy. And then the player tried to hook on Roman Catalyst. Around the net they come behind the goal, Saul. Saul digging up ice. Here they come on the wing right side. Over the line, off the side of the net, turned by the goaltender, Martin, and he had it. Did he get a whistle?
Yeah, they got a whistle finally.
I didn't know that the whistle was going to blow. He kept it longer than he should have with no whistle blowing. But anyway, we're tied 1-1, 16:21 to go, period 2. Komets in Kalamazoo. It's Komet hockey.
Hi, Komet fans. This is head coach Gary Graham. Everyone at Texas Roadhouse would like to give a big yee-haw to the Komets and their fans for voting Texas Roadhouse as the best steak in Fort Wayne. And as a thank you, just come in and visit Texas Roadhouse on game nights and receive your complimentary blossom when you wear your favorite Komet jersey. Check out the Komet Corner at Texas Roadhouse, home of the fall-off-the-bone ribs and hearty steaks made from scratch sides, fresh baked bread, ice-cold beer, and legendary margaritas. Be there on game days with your favorite K's jersey and receive your free blossom from the Texas Roadhouse. Go Komets.
And now back to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase.
All right, Komets trying to get that puck out at the point. Pastelli gets a good hit on Bourbeau. Up we come. Lead pass good to Pernelli, or I should say to Perlini. Down they come into the zone. Boy, bang, deep as Pastelli gets caught at it. Here we come at the point. Shot, save, scramble, they get it back.
Rebound.
Here they go, front of the net again. And right on his knees trying to get the shot was Crowder. Here they come up front. Crowds couldn't get it. It's taken away. Back he comes, chased his guy to the zone, and he's run off by Daniels. Komets get it back. All the way at center. Picked up that time by Tam. Tam can't get it. Here they come. Fort Wayne zone. Tam's got it back. Throws it cross rink. Move. Up ice into the zone. It's Embach. He feeds back deep in the corner for Szydlowski. Picked up as it's LaFranchise gets nailed on the play. Back they come again. Good move again, that time with Embach. Down they go deep. Tam covers his guy. On the corner, another big hit colliding in front of the net as Fire gets a chunk of his man. Boom. They're after each other in pretty good shape. And the forecheck's starting to show. LaFranchise nailed again. Another big hit and another big hit for the Komets, and they clear it back to the blue line. Szydlowski's got it back. Feeds it through as Embach tried to get it on a pass behind his back. Man in front of the net. And they tip it off on the near wall. Nobody around. Finally, here comes Embach. Up the wing, it's Szydlowski who taps it in. It'll be an icing call. Face-off all the way back in the Fort Wayne zone. We're 1-1 period number 2. This is Komet hockey.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find frank advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OmniBuy, 855-666-4289.
You are listening to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
All right, Komets are getting spun off the play. There's another one Will makes a save on.
Starting to find the loose man up
got
front.
the shooting gallery going now, and it's all the way back in the zone, and there's no icing. As Martin plays the puck, now spinning away is Silva down in the corner. He's caught up on the play. Has a good hit that time by Lowry. They got a man all the way out front. Attaboy. Hey, come on, recover. Saul without a stick. He's got to stay out there now. Sending it behind the net again. Can't get the play. Here they come all the way up top, trying to cycle deep. They got a man in the slot. Can't make the play. Up ice on the wing, Nagy. Nagy down in the corner. Komets come up with that one. As it is going to be tied up on the wall. They get a man out front. Here we come. Moving it is Tom. At center. Komets had a piece. Couldn't get it again.
Can't get
Now taken back. Yep.
Got to get off the ice.
Yep.
You can't play without a stick.
Nope. Is he still on the ice?
Right,
Now he's got it back.
Found a stick.
Here we come at center into the zone. Was there a hit? Yep. Down deep in the corner. Perlini going hard. He nails Neal. Back up it comes, though. Off the right wing, out at center. Komets go in, intercepted deep on the zone as it is the defenseman, that time Martin, who let his guy go by. Oh, look out.
Short side.
Man alive. They're letting him walk around out there. Here we come again. Komets with it. Oh, if he'd have hit the man Pistilli, he'd have had a breakaway going. Instead, we have an icing call against the Komets, and we're 1-1, 12:37 to go. Period 2, Komets and K-Wings. This is Komet hockey.
Oh, wow. Can you say good morning? I just discovered a new way to start my day off right. It's Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop's new Right Start Turkey Sausage Breakfast Sandwich. An amazing combination of fresh spinach, cheese, and an egg white omelet on an English muffin. It is 300 calories of delicious. And that, my friend, is all kinds of right. Gotta love your morning with Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting breakfast, amazing coffee.
At participating U.S. restaurants for limited time.
This is Komet Hockey.
Komets try to get it going as Bartow is getting a hard time on the corner. Crowder goes in, hits his guy. Look out front. Here we come. Man, indecision in front of the net as Bartow didn't know what to do with it. Here comes Neal. Komets come away. Crowder back up. Look out as this time Perlini knocked it down. He's got it. Here he comes to center. On his way to the line. Into the slot. He goes wide. Up top. He fans on a shot. Turns it out at the point. Now behind the net. Here it comes up the middle. Turned back up the wall as Taylor tried to dump it. Komets keep it alive. Szydlowski came off behind the net. Trying to move at that one is here's Sid again up top. Sees it wide. Drive wide of the net. Off on the left side. Trying to pick it off that time. Tam in the corner. Can't get to it, but it is going to be Embach. Chased his guy loose. Oh, right up front. And in front of the net that time, breaking into the hole. Komets try to get it back. It is fine. He is hit by a high stick on the corner.
Good pressure, Komets.
Yep, should have been a penalty.
Szydlowski in close.
Yep, here we come again. Komets with it. Here they go. Back up ice. They're mobbing Szydlowski, but the Komets still have it. Sid's got it. Now they can't play it. Up ice they come, and the Komets have it back. Picked up onto the wing. Here's Lacoste. Move it, attaboy. Cross ring came up the wall right side. Little fake going wide into the zone. Daniels is there. All the way to the corner. Gets by his man. Somebody out front. He wants to give it to you. Cross point. From cross point. At the net, it's wide. Komets get it back again. Szydlowski on the ice trying to move it at the point. Tam is there, can't get it. Here's Embach. Now Embach spins away. Embach gets away. Down deep that time. Tam trying to cover it. Komets have it back, but it bounced off a stick. Taken away. Embach's there. Tried to fan on a shot. They get it on the corner wide. Here they go. Behind the net. Embach's got it again. Embach trying to come out. He's tripped on the play. No call.
Pulled from behind.
Back up it comes, and down they come. Komets intercept. Here goes Szydlowski. In he goes again. He's there. His shot is blocked in the corner. Sid's got it back, and he's looking, trying to get outside. He moves to the point right. Now point left. Here's Saul. Saul can't shoot. Off the side of the net, out front it came. Turned wide. Sid knocks it down again. Scores! Szydlowski.
He finally stole the puck from the defenseman who took the puck off the backboard. Szydlowski had time. He just sort of nipped it around, waited for Martin to come out at him. When he came out, he went down. He went right up underneath the crossbar on the glove side. Nice goal, and that's the way Szydlowski scored 38 goals.
Have you seen anybody control the puck any better than that?
Nope.
Well, he was determined.
Yep.
Beautiful goal.
No doubt, very classy goal scorer right there. Took his time, waited, didn't panic, right under the crossbar. Nice shot.
2-1 Komets. It's Komet hockey.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
All right, Szydlowski gets the goal. The assists go to Saul, and the other assist goes to Lowry. We're up 2-1 on a sensational goal by Szydlowski, and now you know why he's the team's MVP and one of the best in this league.
Yeah,
this is Komet Hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Well, we're back in action. Szydlowski puts us up by a 2-1 margin at 9:58 of the period. And as Robbie and I were discussing, it has to be as nice a goal as I've seen any hockey player in this league, or especially on this team, score anywhere.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Nice soft hands, waited, and went right underneath the crossbar when the goaltender came out and dipped the shoulder.
Komets now go for it, up the wall. Now, what do we got coming? Bad pass, and he'll do it again.
Yeah.
Man, all of a sudden I saw the D-man starting to throw it out in the slot, and I'm going, whoa. Because that's happened on occasion.
Yeah, face-off stays in the Komets zone.
Back we come. Catalyst now back into the draw this time. He and Perlini go at it. Ready, set. And Perlini up. Attaboy. Hang on now behind the net. As Martin, he gave it up in front of the net. Look out. Nice play. It's way out of his net that time. Came well. Good hit. Komets loose with it. Back up the wall. send it in, and Crowder sends a soft one in the corner. Perlini lines his guy up, chased him around behind the net, made him turn away from the play, and Wilson behind the net now is hit again as they take a good run at him this time. Up it comes. Wilson's got it back. Lead pass going to the Fort Wayne line, left drive, rebound out front. Take a look. Oh, come on. Good thing we were ready. Look out. Crowder up the middle. Back up ice. Komets have it at center. They give it away on a bad pass with Pistilli. Now they feed it off the left wall. Taking a look, Korea. Korea can't play. As around it comes, Korea can't get the shot. Now they're cleared at center ice. And the Wings with it one more time. Dumped off the wall by Urban, the D-man. Komets go in deep. Here they come. It's Wilson again. Got a man up top. Way to go. Good save by Will. They gave him a good look at it, and that's all he needed. He gobbled it up.
Yeah, they like to go back to the high slot. Kalamazoo had a man open. Let the shot go from the high slot. And Will made a nice save.
All right, so we will have a face-off again in the Fort Wayne zone. Boy, there are games going like crazy all over the place around here right now. We'll have some scores for you just a little bit later. Lowry for the face-off. It's to the right of Roman Will as he is in the draw against Justin Taylor. Time to get a draw, buddy. Let's go. And here it comes. Komets do get the draw. Look out. Up the wall. Bad pass. Man at the point trying to get a shot away. That one all the way through the goal. Here's Schrocky. Far wall. Goes in. Checks hard on his guy as he runs Sova off the puck. Komets coming up again. Nice save. That took a crazy bounce. But here's Saul. He's, come on. Dump it. No. Here we come again, and there we go again. Jeez.
Kalamazoo in deep, forechecking.
They're forechecking everybody. Nice move. And that time we'll take an icing, but it's going right to the net.
No, we got a penalty on it, too.
Our penalty?
Yep. Going to be hooking, I believe.
Well. Yeah, they really turned it up a notch. 11:43.
Fly, it looks like it's going to be fail. He's going to go in.
Yeah, it's going to be Schrock. Picks up a hook. Power play coming for Kalamazoo. We lead it 2-1. 8:17 left. Period number 2, and this is Komet hockey.
Need a good night's sleep? Then get over to one of Mattress Firm's 4 locally owned showrooms, including our Super Center on Coliseum Boulevard. Bring in your Komet game ticket stub to receive 15% off Sealy Posturepedic, Stearns & Foster, and Hampton & Rhodes. Mattress Firm has the largest selection of all these brands and every Tempur-Pedic available. Mattress Firm offers easy credit and payment terms up to 5 years at 0% APR. Nobody sells for less. Mattress Firm, nationally known, locally owned. America's #1 sleep shop. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Komets moving the puck around, killing time. Tam now over center, fires it deep in the zone. Komets come off on the penalty kill change. They burned up almost the first minute. Kalamazoo trying to come out of their end. All 5 guys are deep, and it is Embach in on the forecheck, and he forced the pass off, picked back up, and on the move at center is Neal. In they go wide left, man up and top, and look out, hanging on. Roman is there.
Okay, Will grabs on and holds on. No chances. That'll kill the play and give the Komets a chance to change up if they have to.
Banging away down in the corner as Pistilli takes a pop at somebody, and that's the end of it for the moment, at least, with 7:23 still left in period number 2, and the Komets hanging on. Power play with 1:06 still to go for Kalamazoo.
Yep. Komets doing a good job right now. Kalamazoo not able to muster up it. I think they've been winning the draws in their zone, and that's helped quite a bit. Crowder in there right now taking the draw here.
All right, Crowder up against Catalyst. Crowder ties, but it's out at the point. Left side going to the corner. Nice hit as Bartow nailed his guy, and the puck squirts right back to the Kalamazoo blue line, and they have to start over from there. Came back up the wall, moving off the right side, going in on the right wall deep. After it hard in the corner goes oh, yeah. Martin rattled him pretty good there. That was a dandy. Here they come again. Front of the net. They got 2 men up. Can't get the play. Take a look. Go get him. That a boy. Pistilli clears length of the ring. Good move. Good move. Change him in a hurry. What a hit Martin put on. That's the best hit I've seen him all year long.
Yep.
He nailed him. Here we come, back the other way. Komets backing off the play a little bit. Severin going to the line, turned into the zone, deep in the corner, as it's Lacoste offside. The call, the face-off comes back outside the line with 6:37 still left. As Szydlowski scores at 9:58, he gives the Komets a 2-1 lead. Sid is also my guest between periods 2 and 3 as the MVP of the club here in opening night honors. This is Komet Hockey.
It's time to get financially fit with Partners First Federal Credit Union. Right now through April 30th, transfer your high-interest credit card balances to a Partners First Visa card with an introductory rate as low as 3.99% for 18 months with no balance transfer fee. Terms and conditions may vary depending on your creditworthiness. Lose all that high-interest debt weight today and become financially fit at Partners First Federal Credit Union. Part of your community, part of your tomorrow.
Partners First Credit Union.
And now back to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase.
Komets try to move it. Here comes Daniels. He's going to get caught. He stopped at the wrong time. Now they send it back at center. Komets intercept again into the zone. Tip deep into the corner. Embach's there. Embach looking around, lost it. Up they come again, moving it out to center. Foot race on for this one. Down it comes, and Will has it. Behind the net, here we come. Take a look. What's going on here? That was a bad move by the Komets as they had a chance to move it into the corner. Couldn't get the job done. Look out up top. They wheel. They shoot. Nice save, Will. Back up the wall they come. Down deep on the wall, trying to set it up. Urban behind the net. He's nailed on the play. Komets try to come back. It's kept at the line. This one, whoa, wide of the net. A high shot. Daniels chops away at his guy. Kennedy up with the puck, trying to move it. Taken away from him as it is Phi down on the corner. And it's getting physical both sides of the fence here right now. Phi back up ice. Here they come.
Penalty coming up.
And
Kalamazoo.
that's the Kalamazoo for the penalty. As hang on, they got a chance. Oh, and another
penalty.
That should be another minor.
Yeah, we'll see.
We should have 2 penalties called on the same play because Daniels was gone.
Yeah, Daniels had a chance for a breakaway, and he got tangled up with a defenseman and got twisted and knocked down pretty hard. No penalty on it. As a 1 penalty for boarding.
Is that all they're going to give?
I think that's all it's going to be. Boarding or roughing. In the corner down there.
It is a rough, eh?
Yeah, they were all over Tam, and they nailed him, and they got the penalty right there.
Okay, that's Kennedy.
Yeah, 10's going in. Kennedy.
All righty.
Komets power play face-off in the Kalamazoo zone.
Roughing it.
5:07 to go.
Why can't they call a minor after the fact?
I don't know. It doesn't seem. It was pretty obvious.
That was almost more blatant than the other one.
Because he basically had broken away from him, and he was gone. He would have been gone with a 2-on-1, and they took away the offensive chance.
All right, Jerry Pateman's down there. I don't have room to put him on the air, or I wouldn't ask him about it.
He'll be here tomorrow, I would imagine.
Yeah, we'll find out what the story is on that. Here we go, a little short pass down the wall. Off behind the net, trying to set up a power play. Came on the half wall. Out at the point, here is the Komets again. Martin going in on the net. This one going wide. Komets hold it in. Sent back in the corner by Perlini. Far wall, Pistilli moving it and all the way back in the Komet zone. Here it comes behind the net. 1 forecheck. Take a look. As when you see those forechecks just kind of come quietly cruising in, here they go back up the line into the zone wide. Ew, and it's a giveaway. Oh my! Fortunately, the Komets are there. Good move, Martin.
Martin back last guy.
Now he's going to make sure he's chased around behind the net, and up ice we come. Martin waiting, making sure everybody is up a zone. Here we come back at it again. Martin going in, has room. He's there, and he has it stolen. Here they go, but the Komets keep it alive. Martin tried to stick handle through a check, and another one down. Here they come at the corner. Here comes Kalamazoo at the Fort Wayne line. One man back.
Up.
They take a look at it, and missing the pass. Hurry, hurry. Komets have it. Here's Willett at center. In goes Willett, far side, up top. Willett gets it back in the corner. Round behind the net. It's Perlini up top. A wraparound just missed. Komets keep it alive. Down in the corner. Up again. Here comes Perlini one more time. Can't find a play. It is Crowder going on the half wall, right side up the middle to Willett. Willett now, he's got to move it back to Crowder. Here comes Crowder again up top, and Perlini a drive. Hanging on.
Martin makes the save.
Is the goaltender, Mr. Martin. 3:33 left in period number 2, 2-1 Komets. This is Komet Hockey.
College living should be as exciting as college itself. Your home shouldn't be just a space to cram for exams while eating day-old pizza. Why settle when you can have off-campus, resort-style amenities where you can study, eat, socialize, and relax in style? Think The Grove. Think fully loaded college living. The Grove is currently leasing with rates starting as low as $440 a month. All apartments are fully furnished, utilities included. Choose your next home today at www.gogrove.com or call 486-5202. You are listening to Comet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
Comets with a puck from the faceoff down the wall. Here's Embach. A drive, save, rebound, front of the net. Right after it, hanging on.
Yeah.
Is Martin, the goaltender. Man, did he draw a crowd in a hurry on that one.
Embach, good shot from outside. Let the thing go. Puck bobbled around a bit. Lowry all over him. Szydlowski all over him, trying to whack at it. But, again, Martin was able to grab on and kill the play.
All right, back we come again. 5 will go to the draw.
18 seconds, power play.
Back comes Saul. He's got the big shot if they can get it to him. Here it comes to the point. And Daniels on the half wall left. Here it comes again in front of the net. Shot, save, scramble.
The net.
Puck came wide on the corner. Embach's got it. They turn it wide one more time up the middle, and it's intercepted. Wilson on his way back is chased off by Szydlowski. Back comes the puck. Fort Wayne zone, chipped over the top of the D. Daniels is there. Around behind the net. He's tied up deep in the corner that time by Taylor. Up with the puck, trying to move it. They scrum for it down the wall. As Fly can't get to it, they got a man up top. One man break into the net. They still go hard. And it's knocked down by the Komets. Played by Szydlowski.
5-on-5.
Here they come. Fly almost got a piece. Komets go in. Nice move as Embach dumps it deep. Szydlowski around. It's 5, forcing the puck up the line. Got a piece of that one. Picked back up, and here comes Kalamazoo with 2.5 to go. Into the zone. Slid the pass from Fatorik off in front of the net. It's blocked again. Now they look for it. Komets have it back. Here they come. Shoved up on the line. Digging hard down into the corner. No play there. As Severin all tied up on the puck, and the Komet D's got it back. Here we come. Moving it is Saul. He's got to go with it. Into the zone. Up, and the Komets having a little trouble. Now behind the net, it's dumped deep on the play. Up we come. Trying to move it. Komets on the play. Taken away. Here we come. 2 minutes left in the period. Kalamazoo back Fort Wayne zone. Trying to make a play in front of the net. It goes wide, and the D-man's got it. Here's Bartow. Nailed behind the net. Komets have some room, but not much. Here we come now. As this time it's Martin all the way cross rink. Going after that one deep in the corner. It was Lowry. Jams his guy. Kalamazoo takes over. Back they come. Good check by the Komets that time, as it was Martin who cleared his guy. Oh, look out. Front. Here we go. Perlini with a loose puck. He looks in front of the net as they jam in front of the goal. Nobody got it. Down they go. As cutting through is Pastelli. Got his guy tied up. Now sent back to the wall, all the way in behind the net. Komets with pressure on. They're making a line change, trying to keep it alive in the zone, which they did. And around behind the net, Perlini's got it back again. Perlini still working his way up the zone. Wilson got him. Now Perlini behind the net. It is off that time. It's trying to move it Crowder, but he couldn't get any wood on it. And here come Wings the other way. They cannot get on through. As a nice move by Tam. Clears his guy. Look out up front. Drive. Nice save. Rebound. Komets have it. Great save. Well, back out they come. And back they come. No icing's called as it's chased down by Urban, the defender. Back up he comes at center ice. It goes all the way through. Moving in on the right wall. Trying to get a man in front of the net. Can't get the play. Good defensive move. Komets again. They get it out front, and they miss on the play. Up they come. Daniels trying to play his guy. Fly had it. Can't hold it. Now he's got it at center ice. Back we come again. And they try to move it to Daniels. To Fly. Can't play. Up they come. Now still can't move the play. Down deep. Pick back up.
Right now.
And the Komets had it.
Whack and bang.
Drop it in.
Everybody.
Here we come. Szydlowski there. Here comes Sid. Up top. Fly with a drive. It's a dribbler. Back in the corner. Recovered there. Picked back up. Blomstrand behind his net. Komets get it back again. Here they go. Up the middle. That one is blocked. Komets hold it in. Saul with a drive.
There we
go. What a blast.
Saul.
Wow.
Now it hit somebody in front. I don't know if it was the Komets player or the Kalamazoo player. But Saul from from the far wing over here. Went in quickly, beat the Kalamazoo player to it, let the shot go from a bad angle. It hit somebody in front, redirected in the net with 6 seconds to go on the clock.
Ooh, baby.
Go ahead, 3-1.
Can't get any better than that. This is Komet Hockey.
I've heard a lot behind the bar here at Applebee's, and one of the most confusing topics is the raw food diet. Those are ingredients, not meals. But Applebee's gets it, and that's why they've created the Pub Diet. It has all of your bar and grill favorites made a little better for you, like the pepper-crusted sirloin with whole grains and the cedar-grilled lemon chicken. Packed with protein, under 600 calories, and only at Applebee's. Prices and participation vary. Alcohol advertisement intended for consumers 21 and over.
Bees Late Night means half-price select appetizers. Unwind with us Sunday through Thursday after 9 p.m. This is Komet Hockey.
Got a brawl going. Phi got it, eh?
Yeah, who's getting all excited? This guy down here.
Wilson.
Number 44,
Wilson.
Cody Stoll. And number 27, Sean Szydlowski. Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 54 seconds. Komet goal scored by 72-5. This is 44 Stoll and 27 Szydlowski at 19:54.
Well, they're going to give him some extra time if he doesn't shut his yap.
The Nap Auto Parts shots on goal in the second period. The Komets had 7 shots on goal for a 2-period total of 26. Kalamazoo had 10 shots on goal for a 2-period total of 16.
Yeah. That's got the fans on their feet rather than their seat, I'll tell you. So a dynamic goal. Phi picks it up, his first of the playoffs. Saul assisting along with Szydlowski. 3-1 Komets. This is Komet Hockey.
Midwest Gloves and Gear is always in full bloom and boasts a broad line of garden gloves and accessories that suit any gardener's needs. The Garden Glove line features many gloves for mom, dad, and kids. The accessory line features garden tools, hats, kneeling benches, bags, footwear, and more to help make sure your garden always stays in full bloom. When you need gloves and gear, think Midwest Glove and Gear. Chillicothe, Missouri.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
Oh, yeah. Wow. What a way to go. Phi gets it at 19.
Here are the penalties for Kalamazoo's number 93, Justin Taylor. 2 minutes on sportsmanlike conduct. For the Komets, number 22, C.J. Severin, 2 minutes slashing. Down the penalty, 20 minutes. Kalamazoo's 93, Taylor, 2 minutes on sportsmanlike conduct. Komets, 22, Severin, 2 minutes slashing. Down the penalties.
All right, so all the penalties are taken care of. Now all we have to do is sort of total it up here a little bit, eh?
Yeah, a little slashing behind the play. Then, of course, the Kalamazoo player went after Severin and tried to get at him. That's when everybody sort of got involved there, but everybody protecting everybody, and a good sign from both teams.
So the boys will be able to sit and relax in the dressing room.
Yeah, they try to. It should be a good start to the start of the third period.
There's fire in the hole tonight, folks. Fire in the hole tonight. So, first period, 1 goal scored Daniels at 13:50. An assist on that went to Tam. Nagy ties it up at 1:59 of the second period. Szydlowski comes back with a sensational goal at 9:58 to make it 2-1 as Saul and Lowry had assists on that. And then right toward the end at 19:54, Cody Saul from about the half wall left let a blast go. Apparently, Eric Phi in the right place, right time, got a stick on it. And hello, it was his first of the playoffs, third of the night for the Komets. Szydlowski also gets an assist. It is 3-1 at the end of 2 periods of play. The Komets had 7 shots in the period. Kalamazoo had 10 shots in the period. And oh my, that was something. And at the end, there was very animated conversation.
Yeah, they went at it pretty good there, and we'll see if that there spark keeps both these teams going. as they should come out really aggressive to start this third period. Kalamazoo being down 2, they need to get a goal quickly and get back in this game.
Well, it's nice to go into the dressing room 3-1 rather than 2-1.
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt about that.
Even if you make a mistake and they get one, you're still in charge.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And they've got to come out, and they're fired up. They want to win this series. They want to win this game, and they got to win this period.
Well. The crowd not big, but whoa, did it ever go up when that light went on,
There's no doubt, yeah.
Pretty
they like
good
that
stuff.
scrapping.
Pretty good stuff. No doubt about it. So that's our story here after 2. 3-1, Komets hold the lead. We will be back in a moment, and it'll be Sean Szydlowski. This is Komet Hockey.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has added some new members to the team. Introducing the all-new Jeep Cherokee with legendary Jeep performance and incredible fuel economy starting at $22,900 minus incentives. Also now on the starting lineup is the all-newly redesigned Chrysler 200 with its striking design and powerful standard engine. This is a new crowd favorite with great value. The new scrapper on the team is the all-new Dodge Hellcat. With 701 horsepower, this secret weapon will leave the competition wondering what hit them. Daniel is a proud sponsor of Komet Hockey, and we invite all the fans to come experience the difference in your next car buying experience. See the complete lineup of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online all the time at o'danielauto.com.
Introducing the new Subway Simple 6 menu. 6 of our best 6-inch subs, now and made just for you meals. For just $6 every day.
I got it made fresh at Subway.
Take your pick from 6 of our best subs, like the Italian BMT, tender turkey breast, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, and more. With a 21-ounce drink and a bag of chips, the new Simple 6 menu is value made simple every day. Yeah, you so got it made.
Subway.
Prices and participation may vary. Additional charges for extras plus tax. See stores for menu selections. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Here's some good policy from your local independent agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When you insure your home and car with us, you receive a multi-policy discount. And when you add Auto Owners Life Insurance, you get a special discount on your home and car insurance. Auto Owners Insurance will save you money on all of the insurance you already have. Now that's good policy. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
For all your insurance needs, visit Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
This is Kaylee Schrott, catching a quick workout at Speece Fitness. When I'm not on the ice, this is where you'll find me and the rest of your Fort Wayne Komets. As members, players enjoy a wide variety of fitness equipment as well as full access to the many programs and services offered at Speece. Free group fitness and aquatic classes, large locker rooms with towel service, nutrition services, social activities, personal training and sports performance, an indoor track, aquatic center, and much more. And there's so much equipment at Speece Fitness, you seldom have to wait for your workout. Conveniently located off I-69 and Lima Road. Join the Komets and join the Speece family today.
Looking for a full-service and elegant reception hall for any occasion? Then check out Classic Cafe's Catering and Event Center on Hillegas Road. Their totally remodeled, redecorated facility, beautiful and easily will accommodate up to 450 guests. They have 5 acres of land, perfectly suited for company picnics, car shows, or other outdoor events. Classic Cafe has been providing professional catering services in the Fort Wayne area for over 20 years, and they've earned a reputation for flexible service, great home-cooked foods, and all at very reasonable rates. They'll do it all, breakfast, lunches, and dinners, whether it be at their new catering facility or at your home, school, church, or business. So take it from me, Bob Chase, someone who's been enjoying the home-cooked food for years. If you're looking for a caterer at a reception hall for your next event, give Classic Cafe a call at 458-2982 or check out the website at ClassicCafeInc.com. The Komet's choice for professional catering service.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Well, opening night of the playoffs, you got to be sure to get all the big wheels on. We got the coach going, we got the captain going, and the MVP is next in line. Sean Szydlowski, congratulations on your honors, buddy. You had a great year, and it was fun to watch.
Yeah, well, thanks. I appreciate it. It was nice, especially since it's voted on by your teammates. It obviously means a little more, and I couldn't have done it without my line mates this year, and had a great support cast around me, and everyone was confident in me all year, so it really helped, and I enjoyed it.
Of all the ironies of what's going on here after a year of war, who do we open with these guys?
Yeah, of course. I mean, why not start with a big rivalry off the start? Not like we've seen these guys enough this year. Potentially 21 games for the year. It's pretty crazy, but we know them pretty well, and they know us well. Obviously, like I said, we've seen each other enough, so it's going to come down to heart this series. They're still a good team. I think they're a little bit better than what their point total said at the end of the year. They've always played us hard, but we've been good in this rink lately, and for the last couple months here, and we don't look to start turning it around tonight.
Yeah, and in fact, as we look at the game here, with the results of the last couple of games, there shouldn't be any excess anticipation here that we're going to be superior.
Yeah, exactly. There've been games can go any different ways. Hockey's a funny sport because any team can win on any given night. You've seen it in the NHL already in the first few playoff games. The lower seed and winning a game on the road. Even like the Red Wings last night only had 14 shots on net, so it just goes to show anything can happen in the playoffs. So you just got to really be prepared emotionally. When you get scored on, you can't get down too much. You got to make sure you get back out, and the next shift's your best. Turn the momentum right back in your favor. So we all know what we got to do. A lot of us have been here, a few times in the playoffs, and some guys it's their first time. But it's an experience for those guys, and for us who've been here before, we know what we got to do, and we're going to do it.
Well, you got to be kind of greasy around Martin. He's something else. If he sees it, he's got it.
Yeah, no, he's a really good goalie. He's a bigger goalie. Takes away a lot of the net, and he's good at tracking the pucks, and he's got a good skill set as well. So it takes a lot of good shots to beat him. We just want to focus on getting traffic in front of him. It's one of the biggest things in the playoffs is who can create offense in between the dots, close to the net. And they got some big guys, and they like to go to the net as well. So we're just gonna have to match it.
So with Roman getting the start tonight, I wasn't really surprised with that, only because he's really put together a great series toward the end of the year, and kind of deserved the start.
Yeah, no, he does. He deserves everything he's got this year. He's one of the guys who puts in the most work, every day, before practices. He's out on the ice before everyone doing his stretches and warming up and stuff like that. So, he's definitely been working hard and trying to get better every day, and, I think he's been doing that.
I've got kind of a heavy heart for Leacher. He was such a great player all year long. And then to lose your key D-man at that stage of the game, but there's always somebody who's going to suck it up and take his place.
Yeah, it's tough, but that's what it is. It's an opportunity for someone else to step up and show what they can do. So, we got a couple of guys who've been, a healthy stretch in and out of the lineup for the last, second half of the year. And, guys like Ian Bartow is still a good player and, a physical guy who can come in if he plays the way he can play. He's an effective guy. He's got a heavy shot. He blocks shots, plays physical, like I said. So, he can be one of those guys to step up for us. But yeah, it obviously hurts losing Leacher. He's one of our best D-men through the year, at least defensively. He's got a great stick. Not many guys beat him one-on-one and stuff like that, and he's a big guy. So it definitely hurts losing him, but, we got a lot of guys in this locker room looking for an opportunity, so it'll be good.
Physical series?
Absolutely. It's got to be. They're already a physical team. They got some bigger forwards than we do. We think we're a faster team than them, but they're they like to bring their physical game, so we're gonna have to match it. And I mean, that's what the playoffs are. You got to wear guys down, or else it's just gonna it's gonna be easy for them going out there knowing, oh, I'm not gonna get hit. Well, that can't be their mindset. We got to drill it right in them right from the drop of the puck that we're gonna hit them every time they have the puck, and then after that, guys get rid of the puck and make some not so great plays because they're worried about someone coming to hit them.
It gets their attention.
Absolutely.
Well, Sid, you've had a great year, and this is going to be an exciting beginning to what could be a long march for a long weekend, but you still have to win them one game at a time.
Yeah, absolutely. That's our mindset. We were just talking about it in the locker room that it's not a championship mentality right now. I mean, obviously everyone's. I might not have worded that right. I mean, obviously we want a championship, but we're not looking for it. The first round. You're not going to win a championship the first round. So we kind of look at it.
Win with the first game, but not the first round.
Exactly. So we kind of look at it as there's 16 pieces to the Kelly Cup, and you got to win 16 games. So we might as well add one every time we get 2 points. Good luck. All right, thanks, Bob.
John Szydlowski, my guest. We'll be back in just a moment. This is Comet Hockey.
5 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer, but thanks to advances in treatment, I survived. And when I look back and see how far I've come, you'd think the last thing on my mind would be a checking account. But a new checking account at Fifth Third Bank can help fund Stand Up to Cancer and their cutting-edge research. This groundbreaking initiative is helping save lives. Like, for instance, my life. Learn more at 53.com/SU2C. Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank.
Member FDIC, Stand Up to Cancer is a program of the Entertainment Industry Foundation, a 501c3 charitable organization.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has the deals you've been looking for on all the new 2015 models. Starting at $16,900, the all-new 2015 Dodge Dart is already a bestseller with great fuel economy and sporty looks. Now get incredible savings and low monthly payments on this new model. The Ram 1500 pickup, two-time truck of the year with more power and guts than any other truck on the market. With its striking design and powerful standard engine, this is one tough truck. Also, check out our new line of commercial ProMaster vans for all your work needs. And Chrysler has perfected the family vehicle with the Chrysler Town & Country. 7-passenger seating, dual TVs, satellite radio, and all with a great price and exceptional value. Come see the complete lineup of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We're on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online all the time at o'danielauto.com.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Knob Brick Company carries hundreds of styles of brick, literally something for every taste. With the change in the seasons, it's good to know that Knob also offers a wide variety of fireplaces, many of them Heat and Glow's finest, to add style to your home and warm it up on those cold evenings. They can even put a Heat and Glow insert into your existing fireplace to make it more efficient. Be sure to check out their fireplace showroom for some design ideas. Knob Brick is located on Fort Wayne's north side, not far from the Speece Fieldhouse. For a great Heat and Glow fireplace or that perfect brick for your home, see Knob, N-O-B, Knob Brick.
What does high-strength roll-formed steel sound like? Like strength and trust. Now get great offers plus 1 year of the best Sirius XM package. Chevy Silverado, high-strength steel for high-strength dependability. Not available on work truck. If you subscribe after your trial period, subscriptions are continuous until you call Sirius XM to cancel. See Sirius XM customer agreement for complete terms and geographic limitations at www.siriusxm.com. Offer ends 4/30/15.
WOWOAM and FM Fort Wayne.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
We got a barn burner going here tonight, I'll tell you. 3-1 Komets at the end of 2. The last goal at 1954 of period number 3. Eric Fye got it to make it 3 on the night for the Komets. Let's have a look at the Meyer out-of-town scoreboard and see what the rest of the league is doing tonight in Kelly Cup play. Wheeling played at Toledo last night and beat them 3-2 and leads that series 1-0. Orlando's at Florida tonight. They're in the third period. Florida leading 3-2. Reading is at South Carolina. They're tied 1-1 in the third. Allen, who leads that series against Tulsa 2-0, is at Tulsa, and Tulsa leading 1-0 in the second period. Quad City's at Rapid City. Rapid City with a 1-0 lead. That game's still in the first period. Idaho is at Utah. They're 0-0 in the first. So those are the other games being played in the ECHL Kelly Cup playoffs tonight. Don't forget the simple savings you get with Meyer M-Perks digital coupons and rewards. Sign up today at mperks.meyer.com. Okay? Well, big period for the Komets. They get themselves a couple. They were leading by 1-0, and then all of a sudden, boom, Nagy comes back, 1:59 of the second. Szydlowski makes it 2-1 at 9:58 of the period. And then at 19:54, Cody Saul let a blast go from just inside the left point. He got that puck from Szydlowski. Yeah, he did. And when he put it in there, it was a bullet, and Eric Fye just got enough of it to tip it in behind the goaltender, Joe Martin. And the assist on the goal did go to Szydlowski and also to Saul. 3-1 at the end of 2. The Komets have outshot them 26-16 in the match. They outshot them 19-6 in the first period. Kalamazoo came back to outshoot the Komets 10-7 in the second period. So let's see what happens to period number 3. They had a big skirmish going at the end of period 2. See what's going to happen to that as we get ready for period number 3. As the K's big goal there coming at 19:54 to give the K's a 2-goal edge. Very, very important. And again, Roman Will hasn't had that many to save, but there have been a couple of pretty wild scrambles in front of him around the net, and he managed to make that all work. So I guess I'm ready, and I know Robbie is ready, and let's hope everybody else is. And after that second period, there should be some resolve on both sides. They were pushing and banging pretty good, and they were yapping.
Well, and I think it shows how serious they are, both teams, as the Komets reacted very quickly to the aggressive play by the Kalamazoo player. And, of course, that came right after the goal. 6 seconds, of course, in the period was when the goal was scored. And everybody was still fuming a little bit over it being scored against from Kalamazoo. And then, of course, anything was going to start it up. And they got excited pretty good. And, as we say, both teams reacted. And we got a couple of guys in the penalty box for each team. And I imagine we're going to play 4 against 4 again. We've had 2 goals scored. Yeah, right. 4-on-4. So we get some offense off it.
All right, there's conversation already as they get ready in the face-off circle. And right now, Fox
everybody's talking to everybody right now.
Yeah. See where we go with it all, eh? I'm glad they like each other so well. Here we come. All right, Pastelli facing off.
Well, there's a long ways to go in it after 15 games. There's a long ways to go in this series.
All right, Komets take the face-off. That's good. Here they come, cross-rink on the play. Back it comes. Moving is Jimmy Martin off the defense. Around it comes, tipped off into the corner. No icing is called, as it'll be Crowder going in, forcing his guy. The puck is loose. Pastelli steals it up top. Crowder shoveled it and just missed. Had that chance in front of the net. Komet forecheck's working hard. Crowder with a good hit that time takes Urban off the puck. Here we come again.
At him. Keep
They're
banging
away. And Crowder still got him busy. Here they come, though, making a break at center. LaFranchise at the line, but it's tipped right back into the zone. And the goaltender, Joel Martin, coming out, making the play, feeding it in front of the net. Kalamazoo trying to get out of their own end, and the forecheck. Now Szydlowski puts on the pressure. Back up it comes. Fox makes his break out of the zone, heads to the Fort Wayne zone. He can dangle. He drops it off on the play, but unable to get the shot. Catalyst down in the corner. Up ice they come again, trying to make a move. Still can't get it. Komets take it over. Oh, to center ice, moving over the line. Szydlowski, and he goes to
offside.
Offside. The call
is the blue line a little bit.
Just ahead of the play. Szydlowski is a marked man. They look all over for him, and why not?
Obviously, you look at the score sheet with 38 goals during the season. They're going to make sure let's keep him off the board as much as we can. So
we're in the third period right here and now, looking 3-1 Komets, and this is Komet hockey. Face-off goes wide.
College living should be as exciting as college itself. Your home shouldn't be just a space to cram for exams while eating day-old pizza. Why settle when you can have off-campus, resort-style amenities where you can study, eat, socialize, and relax in style? Think The Grove. Think fully loaded college living. The Grove is currently leasing with rates starting as low as $440 a month. All apartments are fully furnished, utilities included. Choose your next home today at www.gogrove.com or call 486-5202. And now back to Komet hockey with Bob Chase.
Komets now trying to get it in front of the net. Crazy as Kalamazoo couldn't find the handle, nor could the Komets. They're making a little line change. Long drive. Hey, that over Roman. A hard rising shot by Fedoruk.
He may have lost that or it dropped, because I think that ricocheted off his goal mask, went right up into the stands. And that was a long shot from center. So, you know, you'd be just to lose your concentration or not watch that puck for a second. They shoot from there. That's on you like a bullet. So he was able to stay up.
Robbie Fedoruk's dad, or son, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Here they come back into the draw. Both teams are four-side yet.
Four-side. A couple seconds
will be
left.
for a couple of minutes. All right, big face-off off to the left of the Komets goaltender, Roman Will. Oh, look out. It's blocked. Oh, and it gets by everybody and nothing.
There we are. All even. 5 on 5.
5 on 5. Good hit by Schrock. Up they come, trying to move it out. Poke to center ice. Now long drive into the Fort Wayne zone as Will leaves it behind the net. Lacoste has got to make up his mind pretty soon. He's got help. But he's got to move it now. Way up ice it comes. Flipped by the Komets into the zone. Back all the way at center. Picked off by Neal, and he goes. His shot deflects off the wall. Turned off behind the net. Bloomstrand makes the play. Coming back left side. He gets hit pretty good. Out at the point right side. Into the corner. Severin took his guy off the play. Move it out of there. Move it out of there. They've got it.
They got him. They got him
this time. All
Lacoste,
over
they pulled him down.
And here we go. Shot wide behind the net. After it, Schrock digging hard down in the corner. Whistle blows. Penalty called against Kalamazoo. And the time of the call was 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
I stick it, I believe. And they're still talking. You've been talking off of right now with Severin.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Severin did last time, but they all saw what he did, and they didn't like it.
No. Well, actually,
everybody's sort of in his face.
He clicked somebody's heels, Rob, is what he did.
Yeah. A power play goes to the Komets right
Kalamazoo
now.
Penalty to number 23, Ludwig Bloomstrand. 2 minutes high sticking.
Yeah, high sticking.
Penalty, 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Kalamazoo's 23, Bloomstrand. 2 minutes high sticking at 2.
Faceoff stays inside the wing zone, and it's all the way back in the Komet corner as Martin will go back in a hurry for it. 17 minutes still left in the match. Komets with this power play are leading 3-1. Let's make it work. Oh, boy, nice move. Boy, Pastilli about sold the farm. Now they're trying to get out of their own end. And sometimes they're committing too deep on the play. They've got to come back out at center. Here's the wing into the zone nicely, but unable to handle it.
Couldn't handle it.
Yeah. Perfect pass. He just didn't have his stick on the ice at the right place. Look out. There's a back check coming in here as Urban putting pressure on the puck. Komets coming back with it. Oh, and all the way up we come, and it bounced off Ouellette's stick again. Into the zone we come, and Ouellette is picked off hard from behind. No call made. Into the zone they go as Pastilli's got it. Now Perlini. They fight for it on the wall. Look out. Here we come. Make it work. And cross ring. That boy. Drive it in the zone. As that time Ouellette goes in hard on the play. They move this.
No pressure
way
from the
up
forechecking.
All the way down they come into the zone. Still a minute left on the power play. And all Kalamazoo is doing is dump it. Oh, they gave it away right in front of the net.
Daniels.
Jesus, come on, man. You got a 2-goal lead. You got to make it count. Now they give it up again. Where are they going this time? Lead passes Szydlowski. In he goes. Daniels with him, and he got it behind him, but he managed to get in before the play started. Komets are not handling the puck at all.
Daniels having all kinds of trouble right now.
Maybe the hit he got down there kind of scrambled him a little bit.
He got caught pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's his shoulder or his hand or
here
something.
Here they come again, and this time it is. Oh, come on. What's the problem
worried about
here?
the offside.
That boy. Yeah, had to wait for it. Now, here's Feig going in deep in a hurry. They drive the puck back up ice. Kept in by Szydlowski. Couldn't get it. Now, Sid's got it. Here it comes down deep in the corner. Turned right back.
Not much of a power play right now.
Nothing. They can't make one pass. No less two. All right, we got 5 seconds left. Let's get something done. Up ice they come, moving in hard.
All even. Kalamazoo 5 on 5.
Chase down behind the net. The Komet forecheck is working. Can't get it finished off. They've got it. Here's Sid down behind the net again. Bumped off the play by Urban. He comes up, has the puck. Feig trying to play it. It squirts up the left wall, and here comes Kalamazoo, slowing it down. Urban waiting, trying to get his man. Can't hit him. He has to go a little deeper on the zone. Sends it deep, and the forecheck's back for the K's. Turned up the right wall. Blomstrand on the move. Moving it out to center ice. He's chipped off the play. Back come the Komets. Into the zone. Going wide. It is a drive. Boy, a good shot by Pastilli. He let her fly. Komets with their back to the play. Here they come again.
Bouncing puck on Schrock.
Schrock's got it. Couldn't hold it. He's pulled down from behind. Now it's cleared back Fort Wayne zone. Saul back. He'll be chased all the way to the corner by Blomstrand. Gets it at center. Attaboy. Pastilli dumps it deep, and the Komets change lines. Okay, Wings with the puck. Kennedy off behind his net, waiting for the rush to start. They come wide up the wing, and the Wings make their change, and they have a new line out as well. Nagy coming up, waiting for the puck, didn't get it. Now they go on the half wall, can't play it again. Oh, taken away by the Komets. As look out. Here we come. Now it got pretty deep as they as here's Tam can't play. Into they go as Crowder takes a good bump on his man, and it's Wings with the puck going deep. With the biscuit, Nagy coming wide right. All the way back it comes Fort Wayne zone. Komets have it again. Turned in nicely that time by Ouellet. Around behind the net, Wilson with it. He's nailed on the play.
Pop.
Up they come again. Komets get it back. Here it is. Up a little too high that time as it hit onto the mesh, as it was the defender Tam.
Yeah, let fly.
Too high on that one, so the faceoff's all the way back to center ice. It is still 3-1 Komets, period 3. This is Komet Hockey.
The Fort Wayne Holiday Inn, next to the Memorial Coliseum, is the official hotel of the Fort Wayne Komets. The hotel has special Komet hockey packages that include deluxe room accommodations, plus 2 tickets to a Komets home game. Enjoy dinner before the game at the Mastodon Grill, or a drink after the game in the Faculty Lounge. With 6,000 square feet of banquet facilities, the Fort Wayne Holiday Inn is perfect for your holiday parties. Call 482-3800.
You are listening to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
Komets now trying to get the forecheck on as Severin took care of his guy. They got a man out top. Look out. Good save, Will. Up, cut the corner. No problem there at all. Round they come behind the net. Dug back off the wall. Correa trying to jam it in front of the net. Komets had it. Can they get it again? No, they couldn't. Now they've got it back all the way over center. Ripped into the corner that time as Barteau is bumped off the puck by Cavalis. Here they come. Back up ice on the wing left side. Long shot on goal. Will sends it off to the corner.
Up into the screen.
And
whistle.
it's on the screen. So the whistle blows on that one with 12:47 left in the match. 3-1 Komets. This is Komet Hockey.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word. Go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being. And take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life. Mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
This is Komet Hockey.
All right, faceoff stays in the Fort Wayne zone. Off to the right of Roman Will. Taylor into the draw now as he and 5 go after it. Didn't get a drop that time. Somebody got offside on the play before they got a drop. We'll do it all over again. 1, 2, 3, and it's up to K-Wings. They circle out front. Can't get the shot away. Turned away by Saul. Out the far wall. Saul drives his guy off the plate. Komets get it back. Look out. Here they come short side. You got to jump into it. As Embach waited for it to come to him, and it didn't do that. But here are the Komets. Back up the wall, and it's knocked down in front of the net, and that's the end of that one.
Will got at it again. There's pushing, shoving in front.
Saul in front of the net talking a little bit there. See if somebody wants to dance, but nobody does. Cards all filled out. 12:21 left in the match. 3-1 the score. That favors the Fort Wayne Komets. This is Komet Hockey.
Trust the doctors at IPFW Athletics and the Fort Wayne Komets Trust. Aaron Chiropractic is well known for providing quality yet cost-effective care for sports injuries, muscle, and joint problems. They're one of the only clinics in the region to provide its patients with pain relief utilizing numerous therapies, including acupuncture, massage, and rehabilitation. Aaron Chiropractic is conveniently located in Northeast Fort Wayne. Find us on the web at aaronchiro.com or call 492-8811 to schedule an appointment.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Was it, I'm trying to get the goal scorer. Came around the corner of the net.
Well, Crowder was down there, and Perlini was down there, Pistelli was down there.
I think it was Pistelli.
Yeah, it got dumped in, and it went around the boards, come to the side of the net. It was sort of a little scramble there. All of a sudden, it finds its way in the net. They say Crowder got the goal, and we'll see who got it exactly. Komets take a 4-1 lead.
Big goal, big goal. Yeah, Crowder was right on the corner, and got it stuffed home. Big one, big one. Komet Hockey.
Fort Wayne, Komets Goaltender. goal.
Introducing the new Subway Simple 6 menu. 6 of our best 6-inch subs now in made just for you meals. For just $6 every day.
I got it made fresh at Subway.
Take your pick from 6 of our best subs, like the Italian BMT, tender turkey breast, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, and more. With a 21-ounce drink and a bag of chips, the new Simple 6 menu is value made simple every day. Yeah, you so got it made.
Subway.
Prices and participation may vary. Additional charges for extras plus tax. See stores for menu selections. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
All right, here comes Kalamazoo into the zone. Komets have it back. And backhanding it deep in the corner, Embach follows it down behind the net. Good hit on his guy, but up the left wall, coming all the way to center is LaFranchise. To the Fort Wayne line off the right wing, trying to get a guy out front. Couldn't get the shot away.
Rebound, look out.
Went wide on the corner. Center around the wall. Up it comes, and moving is going to be Lowry. Over center. In goes Lowry. He looks, feeds off the corner.
Is it a shot?
Drive. Josh missed the net outside. Here they come back the other way. Good forecheck by Komets. Breaks it up as Willett got a piece of it. Sending it cross rink. Komets move back up. Martin, good pass up at center. Here's Lowry. Couldn't hold it, but it's right back to Bartow. Sent wide on the left wall. Into the zone they come. Looking for help. Shot, rebound. Came out front. On the rebound. It's back in the corner.
Bartow.
Actually, Martin was going to try a shot, couldn't get it done. Good hit that time, Severin. They keep it alive. A drive, front of the net. Here it goes wide again.
Right in there, everybody.
And out at center, back to the Fort Wayne zone. Into the corner, hard go the Komets. Martin had it, can't play it out at center. Good lead pass, went offside, and the Komets have to get it back. Make it, oh, come on. If you got a problem, let's get out of there. As that time it was Willett who came back with a puck up the wing. Got it. Here they come again. Komets now. Bad passing at the bad time. Here comes Bartow. Bartow trying to move it. He's still trying to move it. Now gets it out to center ice where they take the play. Trying to steal it that time was Perlini. Couldn't get in there. Good defensive move. Komets again. Around the far wall. Got to go in on this one. They get it out at the point. All the way to the right point. Right point it came front of the net. No play. As Sova couldn't come up with it. They got a man out front bumping hard. Trying to get a shot in front. Can't play it. Here they come again on the side of the net up onto the mesh. And that gets a whistle. So we have 9-3-3 still left, and the Komets with a 4-1 lead, and this is Komet hockey.
Sweating through another barn burner at your team's bar?
Sure am.
Wish you had some ice-cold refreshment?
You bet.
Then Coors Light may be right for you. Could result in meeting new people, epic fist bumps, epic forearm bumps, epic or chest bumps, touchdown dancing, break dancing, line dancing, dancing like nobody's watching, awesome refreshment for the win, and one-of-a-kind Rocky Mountain cold refreshment. Ask your bartender for Coors Light today.
Definitely.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost-brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. With great beer comes great responsibility.
Oh, wow. Can you say good morning? I just discovered a new way to start my day off right. It's Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop's new Right Start Turkey Sausage Breakfast Sandwich. An amazing combination of fresh spinach, cheese, and an egg white omelet on an English muffin. It is 300 calories of delicious. And that, my friends, is all kinds of right. Gotta love your morning with Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting breakfast, amazing coffee.
At participating U.S. restaurants for limited time.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
All right, we're looking at 4-1 Komets. We still have 9.5 to go in this one. Game 1 of their series against the Kalamazoo Wings. Face-off stays in the Fort Wayne zone. Game 2 tomorrow night, 7:30, same barn.
Yeah, 9:33 left in this game. Very important mid-period here to control the play as much as we can. Keep the shots down.
5 back into the face-off now. Going into the draw, I believe, against Kennedy. Up it comes on the wall. They rub one man off the play. Here's 5. Gets away, lost it up the wall, but the Komets are coming back through with this one, and it's held at the point. Komets jam it at center. Here goes 5 into Szydlowski. Is there in front of the net. Oh! Oh, Embach just missed the play.
Bounced over his stick.
Yeah, and he had to come back and get it again, and an amazing save then made by Joel Martin laying flat on his back.
Well, he's laying down, and the puck got back to the point. The shot came in low, and fortunately for Martin, he was laying down. It caught him in the pads and was able to hold on. A high shot up high. He was beat, but unfortunately, Embach, he took a perfect pass and couldn't handle it. Tried to take the shot, lost control of it.
He'll have nightmares on that one tonight.
Yeah, Szydlowski be shaking his head too because he made the pass.
He sure did. All right, here we come. Lowry now back into the faceoff off to the right of the goaltender, Martin. Komets look for it. It's deflected down front. Komets win. Good forecheck that time as Jimmy Martin, the Comet D-man's got it. Roll right out front again. Has Lowry taking a look.
Yeah, he's standing in front of the net. Lowry waiting for the pass. All of a sudden, the Kalamazoo player came back, got the stick out, deflected it right over his head, and he was wondering where that went. But
Sova coming in like a bullet.
Yeah, 1 minute he's looking at a perfect pass at a wide open net. Next minute, the puck's zigging by his forehead. So face-off stays inside the Kalamazoo zone. Komets forechecking real well right now, containing Kalamazoo, not give them a chance to come out of their zone.
All right, back we come, ready for the draw. Phi looking at it. He couldn't hold the face-off as Wings move it back up ice. All the way past center ice, going into the corner. Touch is made, and the icing call against Kalamazoo as the guy that got the touch was Tam. Nobody on him. Tam still checking to see who the truck was right behind him and yapping at him a little bit. Face off all the way back in the wing zone to the left of the goaler, Joel Martin.
4-1 Komets.
Phi back into the draw one more time. Ready, set. Phi gets this one. Here we go. As Sid's got it out high. He's back into the corner. Then he gave that one away, but look at this one. Daniels is coming back. What a move. What a move.
Right into the goal. They're going to be a penalty. Penalty shot. They're going to give him a penalty shot.
I'd rather have that.
Well, I thought he had a bit of an angle on him, and he didn't. He's pretty close to calling a penalty shot there. Daniels caught him from behind, but caught him from an angle and was able to veer him. Watch here. See, he's got an angle. He's even with him. Makes a good play, but gets tangled up with him. Penalty shot, Kalamazoo. This could change things in a hurry. Will
taking the penalty.
He's going to take the shot here.
23, Ludwig.
Yeah. All right, it's going to be Blomstrand.
Yeah. Komets Bastilli arguing the call from Gary Graham, saying the same thing. He was coming from the side. He didn't have a clear-cut breakaway.
All right, they send Pastilli back to the bench as the referee says that's enough talk. Let's get it on. Blomstrand, he's the big sniper for this outfit.
Yeah, 33 goals this year he's had.
So see how we do with this one. Okay, Roman, another night on the old hockey ranch. What are you going to do with it? Yeah.
He tried to deke him, then he tried to go high on him. Will went with him, slid across, got a piece of it, and deflected it up over the glass. Big save. Come on, guys.
Well, that ought to fire them up if they need any, Robes?
Well, no let-up. That's the point right now. You know, anything can spark this Kalamazoo team, and they can score in bunches. We've seen that. So you want to make sure you don't make many mistakes here going into this last 8 minutes.
5 shots apiece so far here in the period, and we're halfway through. Big face-off to the right of Roman Will. Looking, he will be into the draw this time against Korea. Up they come, jamming for it, nothing. All right, Will lining up there with Neal. Here it goes into the corner. Yeah, come on, you can't do that. Here they come. Komets try to play it. Severin couldn't get to it. Now he's on the forecheck. Back up they come on the zone. As Saul going back, but it's played instead by Lacasse. He threw it away blindly on the corner, but the Komets lucked out. Here they come at center. Here's Schrock going to the line. This one came wide. Schrock going deep now. After the forecheck, he gets hit off the puck. Komets try to keep it alive. They got a man in left wing. One man going to the front of the net. Here's a drive. Komets get it back.
Saul blocked that one.
Here we come. And up we come, Komets. Lead pass good at center. Saul going in hard. Right side. Let her go, Saul. He's out front. Couldn't make it go. He just threw his guy off the play. When Saul is physical, Saul is physical.
That was 24 that came after Newbern.
Yeah,
and he got
here we
hurt.
come again, moving it now. It comes to center ice. Komets get it. Driven back deep into the corner by Barteau. 7.5 left in this one. 4-1 Komets. Wings trying to figure a way to get it going. The lines are changed for Fort Wayne. Up the middle. Komets get it again. Dumping it deep into the zone. Now back Fort Wayne zone. Up the wall. Taken away, and Pistilli dumps it deep in the corner. Martin out after it and leaves it. They're just hanging one guy back at the blue line now. They're going to play one man short in the neutral zone in the hopes they can get this thing to work. Good back check as they pick their guy hard.
Well, Komets keep banging at him.
Oh, look out. Up ice. Here we come with Perlini. Perlini can dangle. He's on his way to the line. In he goes. Tips over the D. Going back. Crowder to the corner. It's sent back up the near wall. Long pass going all the way to the far corner. It's Catalyst back on the wall. That's blocked. They try to send it in front of the net. Can't do it. Here's another one wide of the net. Came off the half wall right. They're firing everything they can right now. Up it comes, and a bad pass dumps it all the way back in the Wings corner.
That's no icing. They shot it down.
6.5 left in the match. With the puck, Sam Fedoruk all the way long. Blocked into the Fort Wayne zone, and we have another one going back again. We have less than 8 minutes left in the match. We have 4-1. It's in 4 for the Komets, 4-1. And the face-off now comes just outside the Fort Wayne blue line.
Yeah, it may have got deflected by one of the Komets and deflected up over outside the blue line. Face-off just inside, outside the blue line at front of the Kalamazoo bench.
The money line's back out, as they call them now. Komets come through, staggering. In there was Szydlowski. The forecheck drives him even deeper. Wings coming back at center, trying to cut up the middle. And Szydlowski drives his man with the puck. Nagy wide. Wings have to go deep, cycling off the left D, back in the corner again. In they come, unable to make the play. Komets dump it outside the line. Here we come, up ice, on the move. Komets, Szydlowski, and he goes. He's there again, right to the net, and hanging on is the goaltender. No further action on the play as Martin hanging on.
A little pushing and shoving at center ice.
Yeah, and a big guy and a little guy. The littlest guy on the ice with one of the bigger guys. Tam, he's giving him a little bit of lip. Who was that he's yapping at?
Yeah.
We'll find out in a minute.
He's got a few things to say. They're still chattering at each other.
See if he shows a number when he heads for the bench. Got to find him. Turn around, you rascal. Oh, that was 16. Nagy. All right, here we come again. This time the faceoff has Lowry in for the draw. Trying for it. It's up in the hole. He's got it back. Komets fight for it. Here's Severin trying to jam it back in the corner. Sends it all the way behind the net. Picked off by Fedoruk. Fedoruk coming out at center ice. They get the first man through. Second man in. Drops it back on a trailer. They had to pull him up. Attaboy. As Will takes a look. Jams it up onto the mesh. And that's where it's going to stay. Right now they're trying to egg Saul into a fight, and Saul's just backing up from him.
Well, he's not going to fight them. He would if they wanted to drop the gloves. They're not going to drop the gloves. They're going to turn away if Saul goes after somebody. They're going to turn away and try to get him into a penalty and get him in the box. Right now, Saul really has been one of the main factors in this game with a couple of solid body checks. He did get the offensive shot from the goal that was scored, but physically his presence out there, I think
one of the best games he's played all year, Robbie.
Yeah, he's over everybody right now.
No doubt about it. He came to play, and what do we have here?
I think Kalamazoo's calling timeout.
Timeout with 5:53 to go, period 3. It is 4-1 Komets, and this is Komet Hockey.
21 Alive News is local, setting the standard for reporting news that hits home, live, anywhere, at any time. News when it breaks, when it hits home. The experience to deliver with veteran anchors and reporters, united to bring you the highest standard of community involvement. Make it personal, make it real. Your news is alive. 21 Alive.
And now, back to Comet Hockey with Bob Chase.
All right, we're back to the action, and the faceoff stays in the Fort Wayne zone. It will be off to the right of Roman Will. Trying to see what's going on elsewhere in the ECHL. Nothing final at this particular moment. We should have some pretty soon. We'll try to get them to you. Here we go. It will be Crowder as he moves into the faceoff for Fort Wayne. And let's see who he's going to match up with. Looks though it's going to be a Catalyst. All right, here we come. Ready, set. Crowds couldn't get it out, but here it goes up top. It's blocked. Komets have it. Lead pass up ice. Moving over center is Pistilli. Rifles it in behind the net. Follows it down in the corner as Martin has to move it on the near wing, but nobody there but Pistilli. He's looking. He's got help coming up top. There it is. Shot knocked down. Hanging on is going to be, I believe, Martin on the play.
Yeah, there's a strategy that Kalamazoo came up with. Right now, the Komets dumped it in. They sent their 3 forwards into forecheck. None of the forwards for Kalamazoo came back. They all stayed up at center ice. The idea is Kalamazoo is going to play 2 men in and try to just dump the puck and get it up there to catch the Komet defense 3-on-2.
Whoa, Komets come up with a shot as Crowder comes up, nails his guy right off the top. Komets get it back. Here it is. Perlini fights for it in the corner. He's working at it, and they take it away from him. Moving it all the way back to center ice, cutting into the zone. Hard Catalyst at the front of the net. Can't play it. Here they go wide off the far corner. Whoa, all the way to the left wall. Get up in a hurry. They got a man. It's Fatorik trying to get a break up the middle. Now the Komets have it back.
Puck
Turned
control,
up the wall.
guys. Puck control.
Don't ice the puck. As they get another hit that time.
Yeah, a couple of cheap shots right now by Kalamazoo. As the Komets dump the puck out, they take an extra run at him and try to do so that bet him into a penalty. But
I'll say Bartow stepped up on that one, and the guy didn't want to mess with him at all. All right, here we go. As the Komets with a 4-1 lead, they're going to have to survive some crude stuff before it's over, I feel. Taylor is in the face-off circle, and he and I believe Crowder will go at each other. Here it goes, right to the side of the net. Around behind the net they come. Tripped away. Up it comes. Komets on the move. Martin off the defense turns it wide as a good move. Bartow trying to find somebody in the slot. Bartow takes another one out.
They're pinching in real tight right now, all 5 of them.
Here they come. Komets try to move it back into the zone. Good back check, Fort Wayne, as they move into the corner. Pistilli gets his guy. And up the middle, and it goes to neutralize. Barely, but does.
That breaks the press.
4.5 to go. Breaking it up now. Moving to the Komet line, Sova tries to dump it back into the zone. Komets try to clear it up ice. They've got it. Here we come on the run. Komets into the zone. It's Phi. He gets through the D. He stood up on the play, manages to hang on, and they collide with each other as the defender's in there. Here we go. Everybody back on side. Yep. Attaboy. Dump it in as they step aside on the play. Sova trying to get a hit on his guy, and around behind the net. Here we come back up ice, and the Komets clear to center.
Here we are, 2-on-1.
Szydlowski's got help. He's got 5 with him. Here they go. Out front. Shot. He should have shot it.
Embach, he got the bang.
In front of the net. They can't get it again. Back off and get it.
They got Martin up and down and everywhere. Nobody can get a direct shot. Everybody's scrambling around.
Here we come. Komets have it again. Moving it out now. 5. He fires. It's wide. Embach's got it back. Embach taking a look with 3.5 to go.
They're playing 3-on-5.
At the line. Yep. Bad pass. Embach. They're coming out. Moving to the Komet line. Taylor going wide right side on the half wall. In goes Szydlowski. Nicely took it away. Came back up the wall. Embach's there. Can't finish it. Komets had it. Turned up ice. Drive behind the net again. Still no play. Taylor trying to set it up. Can't do it. All the way up top. Great save that time. As Will was right on it all the way, and it's up over the glass. 3:10 still left in this game. It is 4-1 Komets, and this is Komet hockey.
A Kalamazoo player.
Here's some good policy from your local independent agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When you insure your home and car with us, you receive a multi-policy discount. And when you add Auto Owners Life Insurance, you get a special discount on your home and car insurance. Auto Owners Insurance will save you money on all of the insurance you already have. Now that's good policy. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
For all your insurance needs, visit Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne. You're listening to Comet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
We'll see what the infractions are going to be. We have a couple of penalties called.
Here are the penalties for Kalamazoo's number 93, Justin Taylor, 2 minutes high sticking. For the Komets, number 53, William Lacoste, 2 minutes unsportsmanladic conduct. Down the penalty, 16 minutes, 50 seconds.
And that's one of those jack of all trades calls. You can call it whenever you feel like it.
Yeah.
And when somebody puts a stick right in your face.
Well, he had to say something back to him is what that probably came out of it.
Yeah. Now it's Tam going in. He's got the big guy tied up down on the wall. Tam's about 5'9", and he's just a spunky rascal. He seems to be able to make things work. Now Crowder takes his guy off the play. Up they come on the wall, trying to get a shot out front. Can't get it done. Now they're back up on the half wall left, trying to get it in front of the net. That still doesn't work. Now here they come again.
Man for man right now.
Good move there as Tam ties his guy up. Oh, lead pass going into the zone. Komets are there. Here's Pastelli off. What do they call? A penalty?
High stick. They're going to call high stick against somebody. Is it Tam?
I don't know.
Might be Tam, yeah.
Well, Lacoste, yeah, it's Tam with a high stick.
Yeah, the Komets had a 2-on-1 break, and Tam got tangled up with somebody, got the stick up on him.
Yeah.
So 2:37 to go in this period.
17-23.
Komets ahead 4-1. Face off back in their own zone.
It's time for another Phil's one-stop penalty kill.
Well, now they
4-on-3, and I imagine they'll bring Martin out of the net.
He's out of there already, and the referee has gotten this thing pretty well evened up. 5-on-3 right now. In they come.
Yeah,
Face-off's big here.
Martin is out of the net.
Gone.
We'll see where we go here.
All right, what do we got? And going around the corner, Bartow nails his guy high. Back they come in front of the net. Here they come. Can't get a shot yet. They get a man now moving off half wall left. Still no play. Got to find somebody with the puck. Catalyst trying to move it cross rink, and a shot save. And
Will make the save.
Get out of there. Get out of there. Come on. Had a chance to get it out.
Couldn't get it out.
Done. Here they come again. They're going to get off the left wall. Can't get a play. Back up they come again. Turned aside. Komets try to knock it down, as it will be a good hard hit. Komets after. Man right in front of the net. And whoa, what a save.
It will. And then a collision at the net. And Will gets nailed. Now all of a sudden everybody's into it, grabbing and clutching.
And Saul walked in the middle of it to get somebody off his back.
We'll have to see if there's any goaltender interference on it. Kalamazoo, they went to the net on that play, and then they kept following it up by shooting right to the net, and they nailed Will as he had to stand his ground. He was in his crease.
Yeah,
so he did not leave his crease, but he got nailed pretty good.
So we have 1:56 still on the clock. It is 4-1 Komets, and this is Comet Hockey.
Need a good night's sleep? Then get over to one of Mattress Firm's 4 locally owned showrooms, including our Super Center on Coliseum Boulevard. Bring in your Comet game ticket stub to receive 15% off Sealy Posturepedic, Stearns & Foster, and Hampton & Rhodes. Mattress Firm has the largest selection of all these brands and every Tempur-Pedic available. Mattress Firm offers easy credit and payment terms up to 5 years at 0% APR. Nobody sells for less. Mattress Firm, nationally known, locally owned. America's #1 sleep shop. This is Comet Hockey.
I imagine they will.
All right, we're ready for a face-off, which will be just outside the Comet line.
Yeah, they send Fox right to the dressing room.
And he's going to the dressing room right now.
Less than 2 minutes.
All righty, so here we come. And the Komets were already short. So whatever happens, it won't work. And what is Saul doing? Are you kidding?
Here are the penalties for Kalamazoo's number 7, Dane Fox. The Komets number 44, Cody Soul. Each 2 minutes unsportsmanlike conduct. Count the penalties, 18 minutes, 4 seconds.
That must have gone on in the corner.
7, Fox. Komets 44, Soul. Each 2 minutes unsportsmanlike conduct. Count the penalties, 18:04.
So we're looking at what, 4-on-3?
No, 5-on-3.
5-on-3? Okay.
Yep. Coincidental.
Here they come, Roman. Big face-off trying to get to it. Up the wall. Turn cross rink now as Urban going wide left side. Can't find their play. Now a man circling in front of the net. It's Kennedy, and it bounced high.
Make the save.
Komets come wide. Can't get to it again. Up top, they come all the way to the point. From the point, right point pass. Dribbled over the stick of the defender. Up top again. Attaboy Roman. Gobbled it up.
Keep blasting. Nobody in front. They tried to get a man position there, but the Comet defense are able to push and make sure that Will sees it. The shot from the point, Will made the save.
Well, you look at what's gone on, and you also look at what Gary had to do on calling his starting goaltender. It's been a good decision.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Will's played well in the last month or so, and he's had most of the playing duty anyways.
All right, Szydlowski now is back on the ice to help kill this one. Oh, he didn't hit it hard enough. He had a chance to get it. That a boy! Will just robbed Nagy.
Yeah.
Dove right out at he and the puck.
Well, the puck was fired around the board and hit the frame of the glass and shot right towards the Comet net. Nagy was there, let the shot go.
Wow.
And somehow Will made the glove save. 1:29 to go, and we're hanging on.
What else can you say after that?
Get the draw and get it out.
All right, it's going to be Martin who's out now on defense. Off went Bartow. After that last
Szydlowski out there. Martin.
Here we come back up top. There's a little chip shot coming. Oh, make sure it bounced over.
Two forwards for the Comets.
Now looking hard. Can't play it. Off the wall, deep left corner. Trying to move it out front. They got a guy out there. Can't play him again. Still can't get it through as they're blocking the passing lane. Good move. Up top. Still nothing going. Now another save, Will. Up top as they score. They score. Yeah. Kennedy gets the goal.
Yeah, we get Lacoste back on the ice. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. They got 6 guys on the ice. Yeah, with the goalie out.
18:55. Well, you can't expect them to hold off 5-on-3 over that period of time.
No.
And that's what happened.
And it would be a power play goal with the goalie out and everything.
18:55. So it is a power play goal, yeah.
All right, so we're 5 against 5 right now.
Well, good.
Well, they've got the extra attacker because they still got the goalie out.
They left the goaltender out, yeah. All right, here we come again. Back it comes. Whoa, and the Comets.
Remaining in the third period, 1 minute.
You get?
Kalamazoo goal, a power play goal, his first of the playoffs, scored by number 10, Patrick Kennedy. Assisting on the goal, number 24, Denny Urban, and number 16, Gergo Nagy. Time
all right, here they come again. That's the line. Good
Kalamazoo
hit
power
that time.
play goal, scored by 10, Kennedy.
Cam gets that one up onto the wall, going after it, Perlini in the corner. Got a big crowd back there now trying to make it go. They scrum for it, coming up the wall. They're hitting hard in the corner, I'll tell you. Here we come again. As knocked down on the play that time was Crowder.
Pretty sloppy. Look at them all banging.
One at a piece. Yeah, here they come the other way. As that time it was Catalyst who lost his hat as he was mugging Crowder on the ice.
Yeah, they're both tangled up over there. Now there's a pushing and shoving in front of the net. See, now they got Saul out of the game. Now the referee gives the Kalamazoo a big advantage here.
Yeah. So. Yeah, but of course, that time, you never know how tough Tam is. I haven't seen him fight, but he's going at it pretty good there with Catalyst. And what do? Still conversation. They're going to fight their way to the end of it because they're staying overnight or they'll be back tomorrow night, whatever the case is.
I think Crowder's going to go, and one of the other guys, he was tangled with 15. So they're both going to go. They'll go to the dressing room.
Crowder and whoever the other guy was. I don't know who it was.
Catalyst, Comets number 20, Paul Crowder, each 2 minutes roughing. Time of the penalties, 19 minutes, 32 seconds. Kalamazoo's 15, Catalyst. Comets 20, Crowder, each 2 minutes roughing. Time of the penalties, 19:32.
All right, the page is full. So here we come.
Penalties for Kalamazoo's number 15, Eric Catalyst. Comets number 20, Paul.
All right, we're, what are we, 6 on 4?
4.
6 on 4.
No, 5 on 6.
We're going to have it coming out here, an extra guy?
Yeah, they'll have an extra guy because of the goalie, that's all.
Yeah. All right, fine. Now heads into the face-off. Kennedy with a lot of conversation going on right now. And we'll hold it right there and see what the next action is going to be. Ready, set. And Kennedy is, that's it, get back where you belong. Here they come, out of the zone, can't play it. They work their way down. Comets out at center ice, going hard on the play, and all they do is just flat hold Embach right off the puck. Now into the zone, they come again out front, and they fan on the play. Wide of the net, left side. 10 seconds left. Good hit as Tam gets a chunk of his guy. Here they come. Comets move it up ice. Chip the length of the rink. And the race on for the puck as Szydlowski is there. Sends it off behind the net. No additional play. as everybody all tied up as Urban took Szydlowski into the corner. That's all she wrote. It is 4-2, 37.
Game 1.
Final shots on goal. 26. It took 11 for us. 16 and 13 for them. So it was wild and woolly, and it's obvious there was a statement being made. That's the way these games are played when you get this late.
Well, and I don't see anybody intimidating anybody from any factor that way. So it's just a matter of a good hockey game. Let's go at them again tomorrow night and beat them on the scoreboard.
Final score, 4-2 Komets. Game 1 is in their bag. We'll be back with the post-game show. This is Komet Hockey.
I've heard a lot behind the bar here at Applebee's, and one of the most confusing topics is the raw food diet. Those are ingredients, not meals. But Applebee's gets it, and that's why they've created the Pub Diet. It has all of your bar and grill favorites made a little better for you, like the pepper-crusted sirloin with whole grains and the cedar-grilled lemon chicken. Packed with protein, under 600 calories, and only at Applebee's. Prices and participation vary. Alcohol advertisement intended for consumers 21 and over.
Bees Late Night means half price select appetizers. Unwind with us Sunday through Thursday after 9 p.m. Welcome to the Komet Hockey postgame show, brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. Here's Bob Chase.
Well, we came, we saw, we conquered. That's the way old Julius would have said it, I guess. But we did conquer, got the first goal of the night. Daniels at 13:50 of the first period, and Tam had an assist on that one. Nagy tied it up at 1:59 of the second. Then Szydlowski with an unbelievable goal at 9:58 made it 2-1. And Saul had an assist along with Lowry there. Five picked up the goal at 19:54 of the period. That one turned out to be the winner. And then Crowder knocked in his first of the playoffs. 7:55 of the third, assisting Daniels and Perlini. And the final goal of the night at 18:55 went to Kalamazoo. Kennedy picked up the goal, and they were playing 5-on-3 at the time, as the Komets had a lot of penalties going, and they'd made a couple of great plays before that, but at that point in time, you just can't hold five guys off with three all night long.
Yeah, the last goal was didn't really mean a lot. It was just a matter of, unfortunately, they had the man advantage and the goaltender out and then the penalties and everything like that. So really the last 5 minutes was desperation on Kalamazoo to try to shake something up, to try to break the flow, which I think they did. But again, it wasn't the type of hockey game you wanted to see it end like that. So a good solid game by the Komets, and I think Kalamazoo's got a bit of a problem.
Well, I hope they have a big problem.
At least in this building.
Yeah. And they always say, and you played in Kalamazoo, and they say it's the same size ice as this, and it's not.
Well, the corners are different. That's the problem.
Oh, definitely the corners are different.
The corners are cut off, and things happen so quick as you come from the corners. These are very deep corners, and you can make a play and come out of the corner, but in Kalamazoo, the puck bounces different than everything.
It really does, and unfortunately bounces too many times for them.
Yeah.
Well, big one for the K's as they come up the winner of game one, for all intents and purposes, a 4-1 victory with the second goal on a 5-on-3 as things were falling apart. And I think the referee wanted to be sure he didn't get a riot.
Well,
he could have had one.
Yeah, well, I think he was concerned about it, and I think he wanted to make sure that he had complete control all the way through. And I think that's where you see when guys got a 2-minute penalty with a minute and 59 seconds to go, they're sending guys to the box because they don't want those guys getting at each other in case there's an incident or anything like that. So sending Sol and those guys out diffuses a few things.
So that's our story from here. We'll be back with a final comment and scores from around the ECHL in just a moment. This is Komet Hockey.